All right. And welcome on into DMS Adventurers Tavern, where adventure is always on the menu. We are here for our Tomb of Annihilation stream, our Saturday night. When we last left off, our adventurers had got back to Port Nanzaru, but there was still some things that need to be done. Don't worry about that, though. But before we go into that, our weekly schedule here at DMS Adventurers Tavern, of course, consists of our Monday, Candlekeep Mysteries Monday, which will be our campaign wrap-up this upcoming Monday. So join us for that as you find out what our adventuring party will do in the time following them getting back to Candlekeep and having completed all of the mysteries from within the Candlekeep Mysteries library book. Then, of course, on the weekly, we have our Team 17 gaming on Thursdays at 3 p.m., our Wild Beyond the Witchlight Fridays at 6 p.m., and our Tomb of Annihilation stream on Saturdays. Now, this upcoming week being Christmas week, we will not have our Team 17 Thursday, Wild Beyond the Witchlight Friday, or Tomb of Annihilation Saturday. But we do wish you a very Merry Christmas, and please, if you are going to be celebrating with family or friends, please do so very safely, as we hope to have you back with us after the holiday. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. So, okay. Now, before we get into everything, let's go ahead and our adventuring party consists of Dr. Ink, and Rico, who is played by Kate.
Woohoo!
We have Lob, played by Cooper.
Hey.
We have Araxis, played by Torque.
Howdy, howdy.
We have Jericho, played by Ragnarok. We have Redfang, played by Cause.
Heyo.
We have Rika, played by Anna, who will be here shortly. And we have their guide, Azaka, played by Tor.
Hello.
Okay. So, when we last left off, our adventuring party had made their way back to Port Nanzaru after having dealt with the soulmonger amongst the Tomb of the Nine Trickster Gods and put an end to the death curse. Upon coming back to Port Nanzaru, you had been able to get some shopping done, which did consist of quite a few items, but you were missing a couple of your party members in the process. Oh, he's trying to tell me, look at chat. Look, Uncle Ragnarok already did it. He did the thing. Okay. All right. So we're going to go ahead and do treat time, considering Uncle Ragnarok's already done treat time.
Wow, Dylan.
All right. Puppy here. He is. He's on my table. That's why. He's like.
He was just trying to show you love.
All right. There you go. Okay. Everybody is treated now. There we go. He'll probably be back, but yeah, that was very clear that hey, Mom, look at chat. He did the thing.
Spoiled.
I know, spoiled.
Spoiled.
All right. So, with that, a couple of your party members were missing from our last session, so they did not get the chance to go shopping with the rest of them. And I know how very upset you were about that, Ragnarok. But you did manage to go and branch off from your party members and purchase the items that you personally needed. This did include some of the new items for your level ups, as you have gotten some new abilities, new spells, as it were. Dr. Ink, you as well were able to venture off and go shopping, placing orders for certain items to be made. You were able to pick up, spell components that you hadn't had the opportunity to be able to have for some of the newer spells that you've gotten since the last time you were in Port Nanzaru.
Never been magical in Port Nanzaru before.
It's true. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say that of these spell components that you have purchased, there's quite a bit of it that is of the necessity for the Find Familiar spell.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, please.
Don't warlocks get to just do that, though? That was
No.
like a...
You
No,
still-
there's freaking components.
Spell components, yeah. Yep. Yeah. You every time. Well, so you can put.
That's why she was mad for so long.
Yeah.
I thought that was like the whole point of the thingy you choose at level 3. I forget what they're called.
The pact gives you the ability to have the familiar because it's generally a wizard thing.
Yeah,
Oh.
but you have to. The first time you cast it, you have to have the components, and then as long as the familiar doesn't die, you don't need the components again. However, if the familiar gets caught up in a fireball and dies, you have to have the components to cast the spell again.
I can explain.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
We've literally been waiting months for you to explain.
He was MSing during that whole period. He didn't know what happened.
Oh, okay.
He didn't get any coffee, and he was kind of cranky.
Uh-huh.
Got it.
All right.
Yeah, one of them
Yes,
was cranky.
about a mountain of spice. Yep.
Dr.
So
Ink,
much incense.
so much incense, so much.
You can smell her coming now.
It's true.
Yep.
You also are able to go and find a tailor to make some pieces of clothing that you have drawn out in your sketchbook. And you also were able to go and acquire more of that special wine that you originally had from Port Nanzaru, the fancy stuff.
That's the one.
Uh-huh. As well as get some get a very fancy wineskin that that you find within this magic shop, and you're admiring it, just thinking, it's going to be a really pretty wineskin, when you find out that it actually is a wineskin of ale. And we're not talking the, cheap ale. We're talking dwarven made, very high end, very smooth ale. And you purchase that, knowing that you're going to be here for at least a little bit, dealing with the aftermath and everything before you're able to go back to the Sword Coast and away from Choltz. So it's probably a good idea to keep something that can keep you drunk. As you meet back up with your god dude, as it were, before you eventually all end up meeting up at the what was it called? I just lost what it was called. the tavern and inn that you had stayed at before.
Are by fire.
Not that one. Not that one. Not that one.
We don't get to hear what
Could
they
be,
were
though.
doing.
What
We don't get to hear what they were doing when they were off by themselves.
would you
Do
guys?
we want to?
That is a good question. Do you want to?
I
And
think
now
that
everybody
depends on
needs
what
to
the
bring out their
content of
cards
the,
about if they're comfortable with the conversation. or not.
Turning into one of those streams. Okay.
I'm just saying, I've met the both of you.
Where are the safety
so-
tools?
Right? Dang it! I forgot to add the safety tools. Damn it.
I thought it was super secret wizard warlock training.
I'm sure that's
Is that what we're
exactly what
calling
it
it
is,
these days?
but it's
Uh-huh.
it's fun to exaggerate about how bad it could be.
Mhm.
That's what the kids are calling it these days. Don't worry.
Wizard training.
Uh
Super secret wizard training. I work in
Super-
high school. I know what they call it.
Now make
What
this
they call?
and now they will make this magic
Great.
wand disappear.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
See
Yeah.
what you started, Tor?
Welcome to the Saturday stream.
Right?
Mhm.
It's never
We have that
boring.
mature rating on, right?
I do always have the mature rating on. Yep, always.
Since we all act so mature.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's a good
Right.
point.
Just don't pull a Haragon out of the hat. It's going to get kind of awkward.
True facts.
I feel like the old man Jericho possession is kind of peeking through here, and I'm down with it.
He would have smelled like Ben Gay.
Oh, that's
Ugh.
true.
Pocket full
true.
of wither.
Yes. All right. I don't even know what to do with that. Okay.
We met at the tavern that you forgot the name of.
Yes.
I'm helping.
Pretty sure it's called the pop-up.
Sure. It is the Thundering Lizard. That's what it is. As it caters to a very raunchous clientele. Cause come on,
That is exactly where we wanted to be.
that is exactly where you want to go. Yes,
To be fair, it is a port town, so that kind of thing is to be expected.
it is. Yes. So you meet back up as a party to the Thundering Lizard Inn within the Red Bazaar, which is, for the purposes of this, let's see here. Okay, anyways, so, well, Jericho and Dr. Ink, do you want to share where you went while you were on your shopping spree and what you did when you were not with the party, or would you just like to leave that one alone?
Not like
Depends.
we're
Would
not.
she have-
What was that?
Would she have found the stuff I left?
I don't know. Dr. Ink, give me a perception check.
What? I'm getting my sheet. Here we go. Here we go.
Just don't roll a 1.
That is not a 1. So, I would say she doesn't find it until right before you guys end up getting back with the party. Dr. Ink, when the last place that you go shopping, you go to put some stuff in your bag, and you notice that there's a couple of items in there that you did not put in there.
What?
You notice 2 packages. One or both wrapped like small boxes wrapped with ribbon. You did not put those in your bag.
Where am I when I do this? We're like walking.
You just went to put your latest purchases into your bag.
I feel like I would plop down on the ground and like get excited and unwrap my gifts.
Okay.
I wouldn't even ask where they came from. I would just plop down and start checking them out.
Middle of the street.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would be just tickled. So yeah, Dr. Ink plops down and it's like, what is this?
There's 2 packages. So, Jericho, why don't you tell her what she finds when she opens the first package?
The first package has one of the skulls that she had been keeping in her bag to say, I don't know, what were those pterodactyl things we fought like at the beginning of the campaign?
Pterafolk?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Okay.
A pterafolk skull. And it has since then been properly polished and preserved, expert fashion, and made into a necklace that had, in the center of the skull, where the eye sockets are a pair of gold coins that have been used to fill the sockets. So it's very flashy.
Ooh. Fancy. I would put it on.
Okay. You open the second package?
And that one would be a smaller, another skull from something smaller. I'm not sure what all we've killed along the way here. We've killed so many things. Anyway, smaller skull. She can decide which creature it is, but it has been also polished, preserved, but also whittled into the shape of a flask. Now she can drink from the skull of an enemy.
A skull flask? And I'm with Jericho when this happens?
You are.
Jericho! Are these from you?
They're not from me.
I love them, I love them, I love them, I love them! Guess what?
What?
I got something for you.
Oh, what'd you get?
And I get out the fanciest wineskin I've ever seen in my life. And I give it to Jericho. And it's all like gold fanciness. Just ridiculous.
Ah, that is nice. Look how shiny it is. Man, I haven't gotten a gift since I came here.
Well, this
It
is
wasn't-
for you.
It's not cursed, is it? There's no spirit sliding in this one.
No, it's much nicer than that. You should have a taste.
Now he asks if things are cursed.
Hey, Statler and Waldorf. Oh hell, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. He'll pop the flask or pop the wineskin and take a drink.
And it's that smooth dwarven ale.
Ah, that is so much better than the crap we had to drink down in that tomb.
Right?
This is why I love dwarves. They know how to make ale.
They sure do.
Not as good as dragons, but it's a close second.
Take what you can get. As we did in
Oh.
the tomb.
Amen to that. Thank you, Ink.
Thank you, Jericho.
Oh, that's good.
Okay. Is there anything else that the two of you would like to accomplish before you meet up with your party members?
Nothing that immediately comes to mind.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
I'm good.
Okay.
He will look slightly distressed coming back into the tavern, though.
Okay. Is there anything that the rest of you feel that you need to accomplish prior to meeting up with the rest of your party members? Anything that you thought of since last session?
Nope, I saw a guy about a horse and
You did.
did a few of my things. I think I'm
Yeah, I don't think so. The thing I had thought of was buying weapons, and we did that off stream. So.
Okay.
Can I tell that Jericho is distressed?
Yeah, a little bit. Okay.
I'm keeping my eye on that situation.
Okay. All right. By the way, Dr. Ink, I need you to roll me to finish up the things that you had purchased. I need you to roll me 2 D100s, please. As you have requested 2 trinkets. Okay, a 12 and a 51. All right.
Yeah.
You find a small handbook of foreign coins for travelers to identify denominations.
Oh, that's awesome.
So that one's kind of cool. Which does include a couple of coins that you have not seen before. So that is kind of cool. All right. And I love that you rolled the 12. Because you also find a iron rod that bends in unusual ways when you look directly at it, but it rights itself when you look away.
Oh, I love it.
Great. Now we have
Not as
something
much
to
as I love-
distract Dr. Ink.
Exactly.
Not as much as
Better
I
than
love
a
my
laser
necklace
pointer.
and flask, but
These were things you found before, so I mean it works. All right. So with that, you guys end up walking into the tavern. You see the rest of your party is there already enjoying a meal as well as pints of ale, and you are all back together again.
I'm gonna very girly style be like, Rika, look at this necklace. Look. Isn't it cool?
Nice. It's very you.
Right? Almost like someone knows me really well. It's cool.
Mm-hmm. I'm happy for you. You guys have fun? Relax a little bit?
Feeling relaxed.
Very. Needed that. It's been a while.
Yeah, a
Agreed.
little nice, well needed R&R for sure.
You have. How long have we been out of the tomb by now?
So it took you a while to get to Port Nanzaru, so it's probably been a couple of weeks.
Yeah, because we were hoofing it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We've been here for weeks now, and it's great, but not as great, really. As he sits down at the table we're all at.
Yeah, I mean, I know for me, it's been gnawing at me that blasted lich got away. I'm still itching to.
We need to figure out where his phylactery is.
I think that's
Because-
the problem.
Yeah, because even if we'd killed him there in the tomb, as long as he has his phylactery, he'll just keep coming back.
Yeah, and I thought that my task was to just rid this plane of its death curse, and we did. And if that were the case, then I should have been restored to full divinity, but I haven't. I feel a little stronger. My powers have certainly shifted a bit since we got out of the tomb, but I'm still here.
Right.
Schult does suck. There are certain things about it that I've grown to like over the last couple of months. But apparently certainly, I don't know, maybe my task was twofold. It was stopping the Death Cursed and killing re-killing Serac. So, got to be hiding out here somewhere.
The question is, where? What do we know about Serac?
Well, you let's see here.
Might have been something in one of those pages you found flying around that too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, we found so many books and tomes and grimoires.
You did.
So there's got to be something, maybe.
You.
Someone somewhere needs to know.
Well, amongst the things that you found in the tomb and the like, you, along with some research that you've done here in Port Nanzru since you got back, you kind of piece things together, and you learn a little over a century ago he entered Omu and slew all 9 trickster gods. He then enslaved the Omuians, forced them to carve out the tomb for their defeated gods. When the tomb was completed, he murdered the Omuians and sealed them in with their false gods. Then he resumed his odyssey across the plains, content that the dungeon would feed his phylactery with the souls of dead adventurers.
So it could be on another plane.
It could.
That's troubling because I don't have the ability to shift planes yet. I did, but now you know what I mean.
Let me
Plus, I don't
check
even know what plane he's on.
something.
Yep. But yeah, just a little bit of a thing.
So I have a spell. Potentially, let me finish reading it. Okay, yeah, legend lore.
Mm-hmm.
And I could,
Ooh, what's that?
theoretically name or describe a person, place, or object, and then the spell will tell me things about it.
Mm-hmm.
That's so cool.
And the more I know about it, because I know a fair amount about Asarak,
Mm-hmm.
however you pronounce his name. So I imagine it could give me a lot of information on it. And I did go out and buy all the components I needed to cast it at least twice.
God, that has to be really inconvenient.
You have no idea how inconvenient. Well, the 4 ivory strips I need don't get consumed, but the 250 gold worth of incense it does consume. But I specifically went out and I bought enough incense to cast it at least twice. Because
That's a lot of incense.
That's
Well,
some premium incense there, yeah.
it is, but it is a level 5 spell, and we need to know where this thing is.
Oh.
So,
Well,
unless
so
I can cast it now, it takes 10 minutes.
I don't
I
know
can
if
do
you're
it.
in the.
Yeah, should
Maybe
we go to
not.
one of our rooms?
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm not doing it here in the lobby of.
Right in the middle of the
bar.
tavern, it'll be
We're gonna light up
fine.
this-
Yeah.
We're gonna light up this room with incense.
Just in the lobby of the Marriott. It's fine.
Oh, some.
It cannot be all bad. It'll be an interesting smell, at least.
It's true.
Yeah, it would definitely beat up the smell of salt water and sweat and shame that I'm picking up in here.
Yeah, actually, there's some incense
smell
already
no
happening right
shame.
now, so you might get a discount on your spell components.
It's
It's there.
interesting that Jericho smells shit.
Have you seen this tavern?
Hey, Jericho.
Hmm?
On a side note, give me a perception check, please.
Apparently, you haven't seen the town.
Okay. You, all right. You're good. Okay. Thank you.
I ordain virtue, and there's not a lot here in a tavern.
No, there's
Got
not.
it. But some small good
Right.
news. I do have some of my power back. He's going to hold up his right hand. On the back of it, you'll see a single platinum colored scale on the back of his wrist. So,
Hey.
slight positive note there. And
I
if
like
one of
the
you now.
upgrade. That looks pretty nice there, Jericho.
Thank you. Not my actual body, but it'll do for now. But the good news is step in the right direction, right? And if one of you actually dies, I can bring you back to life.
Always a bonus.
That's amazing.
Yeah, the downside of that is, whereas before, offer an alm, snap of the finger, and you're back on your feet, I don't have that ability right now, so I need to use components. Oh, God, feels so weird to say that, but I need to use diamonds. Apparently, it's a good conductor for bringing people's souls back from the afterlife.
I imagine we have access to stuff like that.
Oh, I do. I bought 6.
So if you need,
I mean, we also went and bought diamonds for ourselves. So whoever was casting such a spell would not immediately have to burn their own diamonds.
Yeah, I've got a couple pockets full, and
Yeah, it's one of those
yeah.
like, hey, it's shitty that we died, but also we come with our own diamonds for you to bring us back to life, so you don't have to worry about that, at least.
If not, I mean, I have 6, and if I can't get to...
Yeah, it's more of a, we'll always have the components on hand, even if the healer doesn't.
Yeah, and I can also, if you end up bleeding out, I have this little parlor trick I can do that stops you from immediately dying where I can get to you. I just have to be somewhere near. I think you call it spare the dying. A little on the nose for my taste, but
it's kind of nice to have these abilities now that we kind of made that an option since beforehand. That really wasn't an option going into that tomb.
Oh yeah, if I tried before, it wouldn't have worked. That curse was really strong. But if you die, I can bring you back as long as I don't die, and then if I die, you kind of, I don't know.
Yeah.
Gotta bring him back.
Let's not have that happen. Yeah.
You guys notice as this conversation is going on, there becomes packages on the table. As Redfang starts to stack a few small packages wrapped in paper onto the table in front of you guys.
What are you doing?
Are these for us?
Yeah, but I'm just trying to stay as quiet as I can with my hood up, but yeah, we did something awesome, so this is us celebrating.
Are you hiding?
It sucks that the guy got away, but everything is good. So let's see. Lob gets a package that's wrapped in an earthy green and brown paper. Dr. Ink gets one that's like off-white, but there's some hand-drawn Redfang doodles of skulls on it. Let's see. Axe's is gold and fiery red. Jericho's is like super shiny silvers and golds. Rika's is red and well, it's actually like parchment but with red script on it. But it's Redfang's approximation of trying to draw what a scroll would look like. So like mystic runes, but I'm sure it doesn't look anything like it. Looks like chicken scratch. And Azaka's is vibrant green with dark stripe. And I think I described everybody.
Oh,
Did I get everybody? I did that from memory.
I
If
think
I missed
so.
someone, tell me. But yeah, you guys get some packages. Azaka's is round, and all the other ones are kind of lumpy. And this is to celebrate us surviving.
Well, thank you, brother. I really appreciate this thing. I hope you've managed well.
oh, thank
These last few
Aw.
weeks, this is amazing.
Thank you, Redfang.
Yeah, you ripped up
Redfang,
the
you're
shop for
amazing.
Rika because, I know you need money for like your spell components, but you just came into a fortune. I mean, you came into a fortune. I think this might be a seedy bar. Also, hide that shiny wrapping paper.
I
We
want to see if I
also
can.
look like we could take anybody in this bar.
You
That's
do.
so true.
Honestly.
here's some presents. We immediately get mo-
So is the
We-
one guy still here that hired us to
like-
do a job that we didn't do?
I mean,
Oh.
No.
I mean, the real trick is to not accidentally burn the bar down while taking out muggers. You know?
I just want to see how stealthily I passed out those presents.
Are you
Give me
hiding
a
from
stealth.
someone?
Give me a stealth check there, Redfang.
Because of my armor, I have disadvantage.
Good job. You feel pretty stealthy
clank,
about it.
clank, 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 clank.
Yep.
Redfang,
I
are
want
you,
to.
That could have been
Are
so
you-
much worse.
are you hiding from someone?
Who are you talking to?
The tiefling with the hood pulled up over his head.
I'll just like pointedly look at Axe.
You got a tiefling.
I'll nudge Jericho. Yeah, he's kind of on the down low. We're not using his name around here. There's a history. We don't know much, but
He's in the
just for his
down low.
protection.
I'm a god. Whatever.
Yes, but you keep telling people, so it's not really a.
Well, thank you, Redfoot. I appreciate the present.
Merry Wintermas, or whatever that means.
Wintermas.
Yeah, I should probably read more about the setting and lore of the game I play, but
No. I love it.
Alright, well, we're in a tavern. We're in a port town. And we've got to find a lich's phylactery. Ideas?
Let's do the thing with the lore thing. I didn't really understand it because it's magic, but
It's magic, and it's about a very magical item, so I imagine it should work super good. Because would I know of any kind of magic somebody could use to hide such a thing?
Oh, there's so many things that they can use to hide certain things like that.
Okay, but would I think that legend lore could theoretically get past them?
I mean, it might get you more information. It's not gonna necessarily be like
Tell me where it is,
He's-
but it might give me hints about where
correct.
to start looking,
Correct.
which would be more than what we have right now.
Correct.
I'm
Correct.
just kind of hoping wherever he put it was off this blasted island.
Yeah, it's not gonna tell you, hey, go look over there in the corner.
Yeah, no, but it'll give it might give me a place to start looking
Correct.
for clues,
Correct.
because we don't really have any of
Any.
that right now.
That is true.
Yeah. So we could go up to one of our rooms and do this, or we could do it at the prince's place, I think. Are we allowed back there?
You are.
I imagine we've been communicating pretty regularly with her
Mm-hmm.
while shit gets sorted out.
Yes.
Alright. Just in the interest of keeping things slightly less public
Mm-hmm.
than the
Yep.
the main floor of a bar,
I mean,
an inn.
technically, yep.
Middle of a port town.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
up to you. Do you want to go up to your rooms? Do you want to go back to the prince's villa? It is up to you.
If we find anything, we'd probably need to talk to her about it anyway. So,
Let's go to the villa.
and if we need to do anything in town on the way over, we could do that.
You can.
All right, we'll go to the villa then.
Okay. All
Do you
right.
want to top up before you go? We'll need a roadie.
Yeah, one more round before we head out, shall we? It's
You
good
do.
seeing everybody all back again.
Jericho, as you are having another drink, you notice that there is a ring sitting on the ground next to you. Looks awful lot like the one that you had in the tomb, including having the same markings.
All right.
There's a note wrapped in a little like tube kind of concept shoved into the ring.
What does the note say as he unrolls it?
You look and it says, "Don't worry, I've taken the curse out. This is for you."
Is it signed?
It is. And it is not a signature that you can actually read the name of, but you are well aware of the signature as one that you have seen many times in your past.
Oh. Is it perhaps the deity who created me?
It is.
Oh.
It seems that your use of protection earned you the ability to keep the ring of protection for yourself.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, what a nice... All right, well, I will send word of thanks to my parental figure, and slip the ring on my ring finger.
And so you have your ring of protection back.
Show it off a little bit as he walks.
Ooh, that looks familiar. Jericho, what is that?
And as you say that, you all turn and look, and it is the ring that he had that cursed him from the very first step of the tomb.
Oh god fucking damn it! No!
Hey,
How
do
did
not
that-
take my name in vain.
I will absolutely. He seems normal.
He does.
Jericho, I thought we all kind of made a deal when we left that place. No souvenirs.
Well, this one came from a higher power.
We know
Insight
that's what
check.
you call yourself.
No, not me. If I don't talk about myself in the third person. I'm not that vain.
You've done it at least once or twice.
Okay, maybe I have, but that's besides the... Why are you bringing up old stuff? No. My... What's the best way to put it? My parental creator gave it to me. So you look at this note, and you hold up the note.
I'm gonna snag the note.
Okay. You see the note? It has a signature on it. You have no idea what the signature actually says.
This could be from anyone, Jericho. What is this?
It's Jazarian's signature. Look at it. You can see right there. There's the... Okay, they don't have great handwriting, but, I mean, none of us do. We don't sign things.
I'm gonna look really close into his eyes.
I've
doesn't
told you
see-
about my...
He doesn't seem cursed.
I've told you about my parent before.
Yes.
Outer,
I believe him.
higher deity, serpent god.
Mhm.
Let's see, what's the word that you guys use down here? They have ascended beyond the concept of man and woman. What's the word you use for that down here?
Cool.
The
Mortal?
what?
I don't know.
No, they okay. Look, Dr. Ink, you have a mother and a father, or you in some capacity, right?
Yeah, don't remind me about that.
Right. So you had one. Now,
Okay, yeah,
I-
sure. Give me that flask.
all right. Rika, mother, father, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Like you have a mom and a dad. I don't have that. I have a being that created me, and that being has ascended beyond the concept of man and woman, and is now an entity. I forget what the word is for it down here, but
There's lots of different words for it depending on where you are.
no.
Um,
Well,
Like
I mean,
So
entity.
you're like a construct? What?
Like I said, cool people.
oh my god. You know what? Sure. Well, yes, I am a godly construct. I mean, really, if you refer to them as he or she, they won't be offended by it. It's just that they. Oh, that they're they. They are a they.
Aren't we all technically constructs being built in our parents and then brought into the world?
Barkeep,
Ooh, if we're
triple,
still in the
please.
tavern, I'm gonna clink your glass for that one. That was good.
And DMS's facepalm.
Make it a double.
Dylan,
triple.
can you come back? I need your pause for more face palming over here. Jesus. Wow. Okay.
I don't know. This is getting too deep, and I've had way too many drinks.
Uh-huh.
All right, simple shorthand. They are a greater god. They created me. I'm not a greater god yet. Give it a few thousand years, and they are a they. Their name is Jazarian, and they know about Doctor. They know that I did good and gave me a ring.
All right. Well,
okay.
I guess as long as you trust it, but see any other mood swings, we might just have to take that off you.
There's no.
Well, that didn't really work before, so.
It's not cursed.
Yeah, he seems as normal
Guys,
as you
I
ever
believe-
get.
I believe God, dude. We're good.
All right.
I looked into his eyes. We're good.
Thank you. Someone out here gets it.
Hey, that works
I
for
get
me.
you. I get you.
She
I mean-
totally gets me.
It works for me.
Good enough. Let's get going.
Well, I'm
Like
ready.
we're not we're not getting any better out of this, so let's just let's keep moving.
All right. So you head towards the prince's villa where your benefactor that got this whole thing kicked off resides or has been residing. And I need everybody to please roll me a perception check.
Oh, everyone?
Everybody. Dylan, now you come? Because, okay. All right. Ragnarok's
Ow.
doing another tree time. He is ready. Oh my god,
I love how
Tor.
one is a 24. I love it.
Somehow, even in failure, she's more perceptive than everyone here.
True.
Yeah, he is.
Wow, I might need to break out the real dice, Susan.
Right?
'Cause
Yeah, let me get mine out.
Seriously. Alright. So there you go, buddy.
spending too much time just watching to see if Jericho starts twitching weird.
That's fair. That's fair.
He is walking alongside Dr. Rink. That should be noted.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you are going as you are traveling that way, Yeah, and with her 24, you notice all of the things.
I can see time.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
It's like
We even leave the bar. I have a feeling Azaka saw what was going to happen before we even left.
It's true. So
Do you see?
you're traveling along, and you at first you see an older gentleman kind of traveling along the road, the same direction you guys are headed. When I'm talking older gentleman, we're talking probably good couple 100 years old elf. Smelly, moth-eaten kind of clothing, strolling the streets. You avoid that. Avoid that guy. Make sure that none of your party members run into them. But then, Azaka, right about the time that you notice it, and you kind of reach out and point it out, or reach over and touch Araxis, and like on the shoulder, and you're like, "Hey, look!" You see people with winter festival decorations in a wagon headed the opposite direction, and you know that if those decorations are out already, it means the festival is starting.
I assume I know about this festival.
Oh yes, you do. It is most definitely it is the Chilton version of a midwinter festival.
It's Wintermas.
Mm-hmm.
I will tell everyone. Do I like this?
Yes, it is the time of year that the settlements of Port Nanzaru and Fort Belleron come together, and they spend a week-long celebration. And they spend the first 10 days or so, in what is called a celebration of reach, where they...
You said it was a week long.
Hold on. The celebration is a week long, but the 10 days prior to it is the first 10 days are in building this midwinter festival area, so the stage, the attractions and everything. And then for a week there is a merrymaking bash known as the Midwinter Festival. And so if they are taking those decorations out, you know that the 10 days are coming to an end, and the festival will be starting very, very soon.
Yeah, we'll tell everyone all about it.
Okay. All right.
All right, this is my favorite time of year.
Mm-hmm.
Never had one of these.
Everybody's got their own.
Huh.
Some of them
What
are
do you-
fun, and some of them are absolute nightmares. Depends on what you like.
What do you do for yours?
Oh, I don't really do like winter stuff on account of fire genasi, but I can respect it. We're more summer people.
Let's see. Fire Genasi, 2 tieflings. Tabaxi with no fur. Azaka, what do you do for yours?
Well, you know, Azaka, that this winter festival this Midwinter Festival, has a lot of games that happen, and lot of skill challenge type games, as well as just downright fun games. And that there is one that for a fact that Jericho would probably quite enjoy.
Is it the drinking?
It is the drinking one, as there is a this is the only time that this specific special fruit is available that they make a specific drink out of, and you can only get it at the festival. But
So what I'm getting here
Mhm.
is that we've got big bad things to take care of, but we just took care of big bad things, and we should go party first.
Party in between taking care of big bad things.
Yes, I approve this message.
Because right now, as we are speaking, we don't have any leads on where the phylactery is, and
Nope.
even after doing some spell work, it's still going to take time to track stuff down, so we'll have downtime to party if we want.
The party. People show up at parties. Who knows who might be there, and it might have information.
I've never been to a mortal party before.
Yes, I'm gonna jump and clap my hands and be like, "We're doing this."
Yeah, I mean, we should totally do it.
Okay.
It sounds like fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's the best time. I love it so much.
Yeah, last party I went to, I got stuck talking to Elmater for 15 minutes, and let me tell you, that was torture. I'd rather be back in the tomb. We should do this one. This looks more fun.
Most of Chult sucks. Let's have
Agreed.
some non-sucky Chult fun. That's what they should call it.
They should hire Ink to do the.
Sucky Cholt Fun. That should be the name of the Midwinter's Festival. That's the theme.
That's. They're gonna hire Dr. Ink to do the promotional stuff, the tourism.
Yeah, Jolt at its least terrible.
At its least sucky. Yep. Okay. All right. Nice. Okay.
Wait.
What?
Redfang. I mean Redfoot. I mean, what are we calling you?
I just gonna call him Redfoot.
I didn't actually come up with a code name.
Redfoot it is.
Redfoot's probably fine.
Okay, Redfoot.
Truthfully, I don't have a lot of confidence in my ability to not get caught, so it is what it is. What's up?
You're a 6-foot tiefling in plate mail armor.
Yeah.
And a cloak.
We are here for you. If you have somebody that's looking for you, we could maybe pay him a visit.
You need me to curse someone for you? Because I'll do it. I already owe Dr. Ink and Rika a curse for their, what was his name?
Oh, Volo.
Was that Dr.
No,
Jones?
Volo's
No,
dead.
Joe.
Volo's
Volo's
dead. Yeah.
Yeah, y'all killed.
No, wasn't there some guy you guys were always complaining about, work-related?
Oh, Dr. Jones.
Jones.
I could have a
yeah.
dragon eat him.
That would be such a cool way to die, and he does not deserve it.
Does anybody have the ability to make someone look like not what they are?
I punched the guy in the nose once, and it kind of bent his nose. He didn't look the same after that. But
Okay.
Full disclosure, it's not a person, but I appreciate that, Jericho. It's more of an organization. And my plan was to see if there was a costume contest and just stay in costume after the whole thing. So I'll just keep the hood up for now, and we'll see what we see.
I don't know, I kind of like Raxus's plan.
Oh, what was that?
Punching someone in the face.
Yeah, it couldn't hurt, right? Well,
Yeah,
it could hurt.
I
It
got
could
a lot
hurt.
of acquaintances and friends that way. They usually decide after they've been hit a few times that maybe I'm better off as a friend than somebody they don't like.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have
I-
anything that lasts longer than 10 minutes. Sorry.
Well, I think a bruise would last longer than 10 minutes, so go ahead.
Wait, is this organization after you?
Do we need to kill people for you?
No, because I have a plan. All right. So if he's in hiding and an organization is after him, all we need to do is put him out like a public spectacle. Okay. Then we kill him, and then we drag the body away, and then I can bring him back to life. Everyone thinks he's dead. He's not actually dead. Everyone stops coming after him. Everybody wins.
That could work.
I endorse this message.
What's
I
the
mean,
easiest
they're-
way to kill
I don't
him?
know. I mean, we
They're a bunch of martial meatheads, kinda. You know, kind of like me, and they might not know about magic. It's possible that might work.
Zaka, stab him. Wait. We gotta get him out in the open first.
Wait, hold on,
You know,
Pork. Stand next to me before she stabs me. Or act. Stand next to me first.
You gotta make a big
we just
showing.
destroyed the Death Curse. Do we
We
really
went
wanna
from
tempt
going to
this
have a
this
party to
early?
planning a murder. What is wrong with you all?
I'm trying to help you. It's what
Trying to
God's
fix your
do.
problem.
Okay, so Azaka, you're gonna come in from the left, all right? You're gonna give a big or quick speech like, "I finally found you, Redfang, the murderer of my father. Now you will die." Then you gotta jump and stab him. You gotta get him someplace good because you don't want him to suffer and bleed out. So, can you hit somewhere in the heart? Can you pinpoint that? I need a quick in and out.
Very nervous and kind of interested in this plan. It's an interesting way to like cut off the plot, like the character development that I didn't get to have because I came in late to the campaign, and it's not gonna have a chance to develop because we're gonna kill me right now. This is great. This is the
perfect.
best. This is the feeling I think when like the party completely circumvents an encounter, except for it's my backstory, and I am all about this. So let's do it.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Azaka, you're gonna stab him in the heart. Then you're gonna turn into your giant tiger thing, grab him by the neck, and drag him into the tall grass. He'll think he's getting eaten. Everyone will panic and run away, and then I can bring him back to life. Just keep him in one piece because I can't regenerate limbs yet.
Oh, goodness.
There are limits to what I can do right now. Little bit of divinity. Lots of red tape.
This is. Let's get a lot of people's attention.
I
What
wonder if I should
if,
just like flag them.
what if you guys have him there and I come running as the tiger to look like I'm just, runaway tiger, grab him and drag him off?
But if they
I
don't
did
see
not
him
mean to
actually
derail this so much.
die.
No, drag him off after I, stab him a couple times. I got
Wait,
claws.
Zaka, what's your last name?
Stormfang.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Okay,
Wait,
you're
your
gonna drop
last name
down.
is Stormfang? I thought your cool tiger thing was called Stormfang.
It's my name. It's just.
Wait, I didn't think we were talking about that either.
So wait,
Well,
if you're in tiger
yeah, but
form,
this
is your
one
name
has-
Stormfang?
No, she just goes by Azaka in people form and Stormfang in tiger form.
You'll just have to say
Oh.
something like, "Hello, my name is Azaka Stormfang. You've killed my father. Prepare to die." And you stab him.
Wait, don't give your real name.
But she's recognized
Nobody
around
knows
town.
me, I don't think.
Well, that's
You're-
even worse. I don't want her to be known as like a murderer.
For Cholt.
I'm known around.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't you be?
I probably
Because
should have
you're-
known that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Alright,
none of
well-
you can actively murder someone in the
I
main
can't.
town of this continent. I know,
I mean,
I know you're capable of it, but you can't
Rika said she
pretend
can
murder
be-
someone and then go and enjoy the festivities around here.
All right,
But Rika said
Azaka
she can make
knows
somebody
that I'm a
look different. Wait. Espera. Rika said she can make somebody look different for 10 minutes.
Well, I mean, it's
That's enough time.
major image. I don't think
Maybe.
it moves.
Just
Maybe
Yeah,
his-
'cause I can do minor illusion. I also don't have it prepared today because that was
So
not.
Rika is useless.
maybe
Wow. I got
Just kidding. Rika.
I got a
Just kidding.
magic spell that's gonna let me learn shit about a lich's hidden phylactery.
But worthless.
Okay,
But
so
worthless.
how about Azaka Stormfoot?
Yes, that is plenty. It's perfect.
It's like adding foot. Alright. This is a good plan,
It's the new
Jericho.
name of we're the Foot Clan.
I'm going to go
A
into
bunch of
this
turtles
jewelry
wrapped
store
with-
here real quick and grab a diamond.
Oh, no, I can
And-
do it.
And I'm also going to hit up one of the old communication channels with a bad signal.
I
For
want to
meetups.
point out you could just, have gotten a spell scroll of, I don't know, a disguise self.
Oh,
Oh.
How does magic
So
work?
we just
Mr. I
a
buy spell
barbarian.
scrolls could have gotten a disguise self spell scroll.
I went in there and took their recommendations. I was like, I have
I would not have thought of that.
I have a warlock friend who's level 5 and some other stuff. What would be good for getting them out of trouble? Oh, this scroll? That sounds great.
oh, yeah. That. I mean, to be fair, I'm the god of virtue, not the god of spell scrolls.
okay, but what
Is
if we
there a god of that?
disguise someone else's self and we still kill Redfang with the disguised self person?
Redfoot.
Foot.
Are we planning
With
this
the
in the
foot.
middle of the street?
You are totally doing the plan murder while walking. Yes.
People are
Right.
just walking by and staring at us with this weird.
Okay, I feel like they've already clocked me at this point, so I'm just gonna start undressing.
What? Why?
Cool.
No, we're out.
We're that drunk group of friends walking away from the bar in the middle of the street. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Totally
Good
not
day,
gonna
right?
kill Redfoot.
We do look like we're pub crawling.
You do. Because you kind of are at the rate you're
I
going.
just got this armor. I don't
Why are
have
you
blood on
getting
it already.
What is with you and getting naked?
I mean, it's
Is
not
this why you're
naked
in
if it's your
trouble?
true self.
Ugh.
Naked is fun.
Also, I have a loincloth.
Also, naked is fun.
I'm gonna have to hurt you so much worse now that everybody can see.
If I survive this,
Yeah,
Axe, can we still go into business on the 2 naked tieflings pub that we were gonna do?
Oh yeah, for sure, my friend.
Oh god.
I think that's a death flag. I'm probably not gonna survive this thing.
Wait, so are we
Alright.
still killing him?
I'll start chanting, "Red the tank, red the tank, red the tank."
Read the taint?
Tank, like Frank the Tank, man.
Oh, I thought you said taint. Wait, are we still killing him? I don't.
My armor's
I
off.
thought so. Okay, kill him.
I feel
I
like
don't know,
Rika
he's
should've-
naked now.
Someone's gotta be disguised.
I feel like Rika probably should have stepped in and been like,
Oh my
the
God,
mom,
we-
and been like,
Susan had a plan for tonight, and I destroyed it on accident. I'm so sorry.
I
I
want
don't
to point
like
out
this.
my
I
plan
don't like
has changed twice now since we started the session.
Once of her own free.
Once of my own free will, the second time, definitely not my own free will.
I feel like Rika would have just shook her head and walked away from this because she just can't.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna put on my mask.
Okay.
Gonna run up and say, "You bastard! You killed my family!" and just stab him.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Let's see how dramatic I make it.
All right.
And then,
Is that
like,
a performance
drag
or a
him
con
off.
save?
That would be a performance check. Yes.
Well, performance is how, like, artistically I scream. The con
Mhm.
check might be to see how badly I'm injured.
Would it be a disadvantage because he's getting stabbed and he can't really focus on?
Oh no, he is
Okay.
totally focused on his performance. But what I do need is Azaka. Go ahead and roll me an actual attack, please.
I think she does get sneaked because we're all technically her allies.
You
Oh, yeah.
are.
Oh yeah, and I was asking for it, so I deserve it.
oh,
Also, I would have reckless right before this, so you get advantage.
Advantage.
If there's ever time for her to get a crit, it is now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have my armor on, so I don't know what my AC is, but it should.
Your
be...
armor class is 10.
Yeah, it won't matter because
I want to point out you are hesitating as you go and you stab him. A moment you hesitate, but you do end up stabbing him. Go ahead and roll that damage, please. Sneak attack.
I think he'd missed the
Wow,
heart.
I
Oh
rolled
my
like
gosh.
crap.
You did
That's
roll
the
like crap.
worst sneak attack I've ever seen you roll.
Yeah,
You may have to hit him again.
like I said, she is very hesitant.
So can this be one of those moments where like
Savage
I acted
attacker.
like I got like one shot and then like the dagger only went like an inch deep?
I have Savage Attacker, so I can reroll it.
That's
Okay.
marginally better.
So you go, you stab, you stab him, and you just kind of you're hesitating. You stab him, but then you kind of twist the dagger just a little bit, and you do end up taking 29 points of damage there, Redfang.
That's not
I'm gonna
enough.
take my fingers into the wound, get some blood if I can, and just
Mhm.
flick the blood everywhere. Oh!
As
Jared's
you
gonna look-
fall, everybody else give me a perception check, please.
I gotta.
Oh no, he's dying!
Uh,
He's gonna be so dead! Wait, I'm
Uh,
performing that.
Yes, give me a performance check, Kate.
Yeah!
oh my god, you killed Redfoot. You bastard.
Yeah, you
Use the real name now! Use the real name!
right?
No.
You shot Redfang, you bastard!
We're really just
Dang.
fake murdering him in the alley here.
You are
There
fake
can only be
murdering
one
him
fate.
in
Yeah,
the
I
middle
think we're in
of
the
the
main-
street.
Oh, even better.
Yes, in the middle of the
Even
street.
better.
We're like right
Uh,
next to the snow cone stand. It's
So, Dr. Ink and Lob and Araxis, you're looking
me.
around. Yeah, no, not you.
No, if I roll low one more time, Susan, can I please get my real dice?
Yes. Yes.
This is ridiculous.
It is
I haven't
ridiculous.
rolled higher than like a 5.
So, Dr. Ink, you are, I mean, technically, Araxis, maybe? So, you're looking around, and you watch as Dr. Ink does her amazing performance of, oh no, he's being killed, he's bleeding out, oh no. And you
Redfang is dying! Redfang is dead!
the three of you look around.
This overlord god robot voice.
The problem in this
The
situation
warrior is dying.
is you guys forgot to make sure you had a pretty good audience. There's only 2 people in the street at the moment.
Oh. Should we drag him somewhere?
Tell everyone that Redfang is being murdered! Go tell everyone!
Redfang the nude. Oh, they know it's gonna be him.
Redfang the nude! Yeah. Don't
So
know.
you see these 2 people, they leave in opposite directions. Very hesitation, looking back at you going, I'm not sure what the hell just happened.
And what kind of weird fucking
I'm
I'm
performance
assuming the
art is
people
going
around us,
on?
as soon as they started hearing us plan a murder in the middle of the street, just kind of wandered off.
Uh-huh.
I
Uh-huh.
think it
Guys,
worked!
we gotta try this again. We didn't
No,
do it
I don't
right.
think
We
it
gotta-
worked. I think we should bail on this plan.
I think we
Zaka.
gotta
You
try
guys get
again.
arrested over this and it's not worth it.
Azaka, you were all over the place. What happened?
I mean, his
Pick it up.
naked, it looks to shiver, and it's.
Is anybody worried that Redfang might bleed out? Should
he'll
we
be
break out the
fine.
paddles and maybe zap him?
By the way,
I'm not gonna spank him with a paddle.
Araxis, this is the law you were referring to. Murder is illegal, but sanctions illegal permission to kill someone or have someone killed. That is the
That's
thing.
what I was thinking of. That was what I was thinking about.
But murder
We have a fancy page.
is illegal. Yes.
Guys, we gotta try again with a real audience. This was a great, first run.
No.
I mean, yeah, this was
No,
kind of like
this
a rough
this
draft. We need
rehearsal?
to have the dress rehearsal. We need to.
or
I could have a dragon eat him.
we could
Yes.
talk, not out in the middle of the street after trying to fake a murder, and maybe come up with like a plan to deal with this organization, get him off his back
It just seems
in a
like
way
an
that
easier
doesn't
thing.
involve badly performed theater in public.
I mean,
I
it seems like it'd be
performed very
easier to
well.
fake his death.
You were yes, you performed well enough, Dr. Ink, but
Thank you.
literally no one else did. I didn't even participate. So
Yeah, so
Yeah.
can you really criticize if you didn't help? I got a lot of judging this over there.
yeah, I'm
Isn't not participating the ultimate form of failing at the check?
Yeah,
it's more of a I'm performing as a theater critic. The critic doesn't get up on stage. The critic watches you stumble around, flub your lines, and
Kind of sounds like the critic just sits in the back and writes things down and posts them, without actually being able to do any. You know what we should have done? We should have helped her with magic. I could hit him with a spell that would greatly impact the wound he gets.
Yes.
Redfang, stick your chest out.
no.
So just hold on real quick. You guys are having a
Or-
moral debate at an attempted murder scene.
Well, it's not a murder if I'm bringing you back. That's the virtuous part.
Hey,
of bringing
Susan.
you back to life.
Yes.
If I wanted to murder you, you'd be murdered.
I know that.
Exactly.
It did hurt.
What's up, Lob?
You're probably gonna hate this.
Probably gonna love this at the moment, because this is pretty dang funny for me, guys.
Well,
Who's gonna put me out of my
while
misery?
hearing this, he's seeing what's happening. Everyone's just talking.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna run up, look at Redfang. Do you trust me, my friend?
Wait, you can't kill him yet. We have to have more witnesses.
Yeah, we need an audience.
Go for it.
Hey, but why are we the ones performing murder in the street? Why us specifically? How do we
Right.
not get in trouble for it?
You're right. We
Yeah,
should
why-
get a spell scroll of
So
disguise.
why don't we
that
let
way
the
can
people that are
disguise
after him
ourselves.
kill him and then we bring him back? We could try
Because they
that.
might not kill him the right way. They might make it long and drawn out. We can kill him faster.
Oh, that
What we
is a
should
good
do-
idea.
We'll get some spell scrolls of disguise, and then we'll disguise ourselves, and then kill him, and then I can bring him back from the life.
I don't know if feign death allows me to make that sound, but I'm going to.
I endorse this plan. Where's the scroll shop?
Okay.
I think Wob just already knows it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Then we can just put
Okay.
his body around and be like, "Who killed Redfang? Who killed him? He's dead."
Yeah, why don't we wait until, like I said, more people? And I don't know if we want to be the ones killing him.
No, we say that who did this? We
Guys,
say we
guys,
found him
guys,
dead.
guys.
Well, the hard part is if we carry his supposedly dead body around, they're going to think that we did it.
How or we wait until we go back to the inn at night and sleep. And then in the morning, Lob casts the spell, so it looks like he's dead. So it looks like somebody murdered him in his room while we slept. And we're innocent because our friend just died.
Wouldn't it be easier just to leave him here in the street? That way they think someone killed him out here.
Well, yeah, but also we were just parading around pretending to kill him, so that implicates us and makes us look bad. So
So
should have done
Redfang
that
needs to be
first.
Redfang needs to be in a
We-
room by himself. and
If
the
we're
rest of us
really
need to be
just gonna
paired up.
fake his death, because then we need it to do it in a way that doesn't implicate us. Because I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to go to prison for murder that I didn't commit.
There's so much logic coming out of your mouth, Rika.
Yeah.
So much logic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I guess it would look
Yeah.
kind of
But
bad.
even faking his death, he's still gonna travel with us. And they're gonna notice, hey, that guy that's supposed to be dead, totally not dead.
Try
So
like a
I
weekend
think-
at, try a weekend at Bernie's thing. We could just move his body around.
Well,
Oh wait, no, we want him to actually be dead.
yeah, or we could talk to the people that want him dead and arrange
our
for
plan to
it
grab
for
him.
them to not want him dead. Or we kill them and it's not a problem anymore.
I guess we can do that. I don't want to have to carry his body around. Looks
This
heavy.
is literally just the faking his death is a short-term solution. Doesn't solve the long-term problem of, hey, eventually they'll notice that he's alive again. Yeah.
And I want to play some Wintermas games. So
Yeah, I could use a drink. All right, get up, Brett. Redfang, put your clothes back on. Rub some dirt in it. You'll be fine.
Everybody give me another perception check, please.
I can do my Healy thing. I can heal him.
Those are
How
some
do
interesting
you-
I
numbers.
wish you did that twice.
I like how they both have the same perception, even though one of them failed.
If it's below a 10, it's an automatic 10, right?
Uh-huh.
It's just, oh, geez.
Yep.
Hey, that was more than like 5, so I'll take it.
It was. I was gonna
Getting
say
those
that's
bad
actually
rolls
double
out.
digits even.
I know.
It's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Lob. I'm gonna give it to Lob because Lob actually rolled a natural 20 for. Lob, you know.
No argument from me. You helped me rebuild this to be a player character.
I know.
You have regrets. It's not my fault.
You would have had that aspect anyway from as high a level as you are. Anyway, Lob, you catch sight of a person in what looks to be dark clothing. From the distance, you can tell they look to be a lizard folk. Cloak, hood up. As you you catch them looking at you, and specifically looking at Redfang's body laying on the ground as all of this has been going on. Too far away to have been able to overhear the conversations per se. May have heard the, performance art aspect side of it.
To just see a group of us talking and then we just haul off and stab it.
You're not sure how long he's been standing there. But you, just about the time that you see him, he turns and vanishes. Not sure if it was perhaps the person looking for Redfang, or perhaps someone that will be going to turn you in, or what, but it seems that someone truly has noticed what has happened here and
Maybe
is off to share this information with someone.
Maybe it was that Tabaxi fellow of yours we ran into back outside the Trickster God Temple.
This was a lizard folk.
Oh, so maybe it's my real dad. Do I recognize the lizard folk?
You did not see the lizard folk. Only
so
Lob
I
saw
don't
the
know.
lizard folk. As Lob
And by
would
real,
have-
I mean adopted that I actually care about.
in the time that it would have taken Lob to have pointed them out to anyone else, the person was gone.
Yeah, all right then.
So with that, it seems that your plans for going to the prince's villa has been redirected, shall we say. And so now you head back to the tavern, the inn, the whatever you want to call it, for a night's rest, so that Redfang can recover from the missing hit points.
We can do both, though, right?
You can, if you want to
Rika
keep...
can still cast her spell.
She can. Yeah,
Yeah,
if you would like.
yeah. It's gonna take some time to set up and then actually cast. So,
If you would like.
we're gonna chill at the prince's.
Do you want to keep
Pad?
going to the prince's villa, or do you want to go back to the inn?
Which is close.
You guys were kind of about halfway between, to be honest.
Let's just go to the prince's villa.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, Redfang can sleep there just as good as anywhere else.
Okay.
It's gonna take the same amount of time.
All right. So,
Does the festival start tonight or tomorrow?
it will start tomorrow.
Okay, cool. I'm down.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as Lob cancels that spell, I'm just gonna like come back up gasping.
I rub some dirt in it.
Thanks, Lob. Thanks, Azaka. Good plan, Jericho.
No problem.
Was it though?
I feel like we had some good success. We've got to rehearse it better next time.
A little bit of practice, we'll be all good.
Uh-huh.
Can someone grab me a disguise kit or something?
I mean,
Just in case.
yeah. I mean,
Sure.
yeah. We're gonna be passing through the markets. We can pick up a disguise kit.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, you can totally pick up a disguise kit.
How much
So-
is the disguise kit?
Give me a second. Disguise kit.
I mean, we have an absurd amount of money, so a single disguise kit is not gonna break the bank.
25 gold.
And I should be proficient in it as a.
I would have given you gold for it.
Yep.
As I like, kind of lean on Lob a little bit, if it's okay. Nope. You and Azaka could run a good cover-up racket if you wanted to. You know, if adventuring doesn't work out.
Alright, so you pick up a disguise kit on your way to the prince's villa. You arrive at the villa, talk to your benefactor, and you are going to cast Legend Lore?
Yes.
Okay. Alright.
That incense, the ivory strips,
Mm-hmm.
draw the runes that I assume it needs,
Of course. Of course.
and
Alright. So
go.
you learn that he keeps his phylactery hidden on a separate plane. Neither gods nor spells can divine its location.
But it's not on this plane.
It is not on this plane.
That does narrow it down at least a little bit.
Mm-hmm. You learn that this specific Archlich is known as the Eternal. He is not quick to avenge a defeat. He likes to take his time and perhaps allow someone else to do his dirty work for him. He has been known to, for those that piss him off, to take his revenge out not on the people that have done so, but their descendants. He is definitely in it for the long game.
Let's say it sounds like he just waits for people to die of natural causes and then acts like he.
I mean,
Sounds like
Yeah.
a lazy bitch.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
A lazy bitch lich.
Yeah.
But it is
Sounds like our
smart.
great great
because-
grandchildren are in trouble.
Yep.
Well, joke's on him.
Exactly.
Yeah. But well, it's also not stupid to just wait for us to die of old age. Because nothing's going to stop us from dying, except maybe Jericho.
I'm 2,000 years old. He's gonna be waiting for a long time.
Oh, that's what I meant. Is the rest of us will eventually die of old age, provided something doesn't kill us first. You, with whatever you've got going on, you'll still be a problem.
Yeah.
So yes. So that is things that you officially learn about this archwitch.
His file.
Mm-hmm.
No, I want to know about not him, his phylactery.
Right.
So, but
there is not a
I can't.
spell or a god that can tell you where it is, other than it is not on the material plane.
Well, isn't Jericho's parent neither god nor goddess?
Technically, Jazarian is a higher god, but they're still technically a god.
I was trying to Macbeth my way out of this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yes, you were, and I saw where you were going with that.
Oh, yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking Lord of the Rings. I don't know.
Yeah, you know Eowyn it, but
But no, so
I mean Eowyn was written in response to Tolkien being pissed off about the twist in Macbeth.
Mm-hmm. So yes, you don't learn the location, but you do learn that
Not on this plane.
it is not on this plane. And I'll actually even give you if his physical body is destroyed, it takes him 1d10 days to reform. So if you
He's
were
already.
Mhm.
But we didn't destroy him.
You did not.
He
You
ran like a little bitch.
Mhm.
He didn't like his bath time.
No, he did
That was
not.
great.
It's gonna warm my heart forever.
All right.
Well, it sure warmed his room.
Redfang. While this is going on, you are all you and your party members, the rest of you, are visiting with the benefactor that made all of this possible for the rest of the group to have joined. And you guys kind of continue your conversation that you were having out in the middle of the street. Now that you're in a little bit better location to do so. And while you're having this conversation, she says, "Why didn't you just use a disguise kit if you're hiding from someone? Do you not know how to do that?"
And I'm just gonna point at my big great sword, and I'm just gonna be like, I tend to think with this thing, and it didn't occur to me until I was seeing my life flash before my eyes on the ground. But yeah, we'll do that.
Well, I have a better option for you, actually. And you see her walk over to this hat rack, and she pulls this hat off of the hat rack and says, "You are planning to go to the Winter's Festival, are you guys not? It starts tomorrow."
Oh, we're going for sure.
Well then, until you can deal with whatever is going on, why don't you use this? And she hands this quite beautiful hat to Redfang. And she says, when you put this hat on, and you spend a little bit of time with it. It will allow you to, good lord. It will allow you to be able to disguise yourself as anyone you would like to look like. Within reason, of course. It must be a humanoid. You must, it will make you, yourself, including your clothing, armor, weapons, or other belongings on you, look different. And this lasts for an hour at a time.
It would be a
Now-
lot less painful than getting stabbed. Yes, thank you.
Yes.
What? And
So she will hand you over a hat of disguise for you to borrow to go to the festival.
the most expensive festival ticket ever. And I'm sorry for taking your time up with my history.
You're
But
all
thank
good.
you.
It's all good.
Also, I think this is my best doodle yet.
It is
Yes.
pretty awesome. It is pretty awesome. All right.
You
so
would think you're playing with a 4-year-old.
I like it. All right. So with all of that,
Also, I think it's canon that my body is, like
you have a
five-sided.
personal scar now. Yep. You have a scar.
I just look like a pentagram.
I mean, it was a good plan on paper.
Was it though?
Oh, it was.
I mean, it would have worked if we had a bigger audience.
Would it
And if everyone
though?
could act as well as
Isn't
I
there
can.
the possibility that we can just buy these people off?
Yeah, we haven't even tried talking to them.
You can't bribe somebody.
I'm going to look like a rabbit person? Is that a
Okay.
thing right
Yep.
now?
That is totally a thing.
Yeah, I figured the horns that I have would go well with bunny ears. So that's what I'm gonna do.
So
Sure.
you
You can call me Redfoot, and I'm gonna make my feet red.
okay?
That'll make sense.
Letty.
So, do you still have the horns?
You can get rid of the horns in this illusion. It's a disguise self spell. Is how the
That
hat of
spell
disguise
'cause
works.
I don't know how magic works, but
Mhm.
I think I'm just gonna make where my horns are look like rabbit ears.
Okay. Sure.
Good
All
job, Redfoot.
So you look like a tiefling with rabbit ears.
Yep.
I could be Rabbit Fang.
Rabbit Fang. Yep. All right. Holy. All right.
Boy!
I'm sure this is
Oi.
exactly how you planned the night to go, right?
Oh,
Sydney?
you love it.
I told you, you guys are very interesting. This is no doubt about this.
I feel
Well-
like my invitation by Al might get revoked after tonight.
Nope.
Thank you.
Nope.
At
Nope.
this point, you're wishing we had the possessions back, I bet.
Kind of, right? Imagine if that was the case. Oh, good lord. All right. So with that, it is 7:45. Let's go ahead and take a break. At this point, we will come back and we will do the winter festival. So we will be right back. All right, and welcome on back to DMS Adventurers Tavern, where adventure is always on the menu. It's a little creepy. I'm going to zoom in on that. There we go. When we left off, we had quite the elaborate potentially murder your own party member situation. But thanks to your benefactor giving a hat of disguise, Redfang has now transitioned into a new named party member to be known as Lucky, what was it? Rabbitfoot? Yeah, Lucky Rabbitfoot. There we go.
Call him Lucky for short.
Lucky for short. Yep. Alright. And I'm just gonna actually scooch you guys over just a little bit. Boop. Yep. There we go. Let's go over 2 squares. There we go. That way we can have everybody on here. Alright. And still keep Cause's awesome drawing over in the corner. Alright. So, with that, you are going to spend the rest of the evening. You end up going back to your inn, spending the night, getting a good night's rest, before heading out to the Midwinter's Festival. Now, for those of you who are from Cholt, you know that this does take place about halfway between Port Nanzaru and the fort, as it is a collaboration of the two locations. And in the days leading up to it, they kind of pull their resources together to make this be the best it can be. As you arrive at the festival grounds, you notice that the bulk of festival party goers seem to be arriving, and it is early afternoon by the time you actually arrive at the festival grounds. And you notice that just inside the gate there is a crowd gathering around a festively dressed man on a small stage. And as you kind of walk up and get close enough to be able to hear what he says, you notice that he seems to kind of grumble to himself a little bit, wipe at his shoulders a little as a scowl kind of playing across his face. And you notice that as he wipes his shoulders off, it's as if snow is cast into the air. And he approaches the podium and he clears his throat. He says, "How's it going, folks? Listen up. I'm not going to say this again. Welcome to Port Nanzaru and the Midwinter Festival. I'm going to read a bit of information about today's festivities. As you may or may not know, today is the final day of Reach. At sundown, we will transition to the climatic middle blowout and finally into the Midwinter Festival celebration after sundown. My name is Owen Osmar, Lieutenant of the Flaming Fist and Captain of the Stoneman." He says, "All right. Now, this is how it works. You are going to do your best to play these games. You are to not cause any trouble amongst yourselves. We will not stand for any fighting. The rules of Port Nanzaru, as well as the fort, do apply within this festival. You see, this Midwinter's Festival is the celebratory form for our midwinter celebration. Historically, midwinter was a time of observation and remembrance, a time to reflect on the year and all the hardships you or your kin may have encountered in the seasons past. In the last 2 centuries or so, it's become a time of peace and community gathering. So, please make sure that you are able to enjoy the festivities. Now, as you all know, one of the fruits native to Cholt, the pembalin, has a natural heating effect on any creature that consumes it. Please make sure that you drink responsibly, as it is only during this festival that the fruit is allowed. Now, each of the games does require a ticket, of course, but please know that more tickets are purchasable, so keep that in mind. Please enjoy yourselves, but act responsibly, as we will not act kindly to those who cause problems during this festival. And you see that he steps back as the crowd, claps and the like. Now, this stage area that you are at, you notice that there's another set of gates to enter what is actually the festival grounds specific. And as you pass through the gates of a large, festively decorated, obscured wall, you enter a large area akin to a rounded courtyard. There are a few signs and directions spread about, as well as what looks to be crowded paths that lead into the main festival itself. 3 identical booths side by side, topped with signs reading "Token Exchange." There is a sizable cottage spilling over with lights, music, and countless guests. The billboard above it reads "Prize Box." And off to the side are several glowing portals. A sign overhead reads "To the Fort." Now, the question is, where do you want to go? I assume probably to the token exchange to get yourselves tokens to be able to play the games.
Oh yes.
What did he say? Drink something? I don't.
Yeah,
What is
I want tokens and like drink tickets.
Responsibly.
I don't know what that means.
Say it with me. Responsibly.
I don't know what it means coming out of Ink's mouth.
Well, I know what the word responsible means. I've never heard it used in that sentence before. Drink response. What does that even mean?
It means drink enough that you're having fun, but not enough that you're a hazard to yourself and others.
This isn't like one of those drinks where you got to hold your pinky out when you tip your mug back, is it?
Absolutely not.
All right.
That's a thing.
I think that applies to any of us. I mean, you're not bothering anybody if you passed out in the corner, right?
That would be drunk and disorderly, probably.
I'm really
It's
I'm just as disorderly as I've ever been.
Passing out in public tends to be a hazard to yourself because people might trip over you. You know?
We'll take care of each other. We're good.
Yeah, don't get that drunk, please.
Rika, you continue to teach me new and interesting things.
Maybe if you want to get drunk enough to pass out, do it in your own home. Or like
I
at the
would love
inn.
to do that, but I don't know. Again, right.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which, Jericho, is your home like not here?
Venya.
Is it?
It would be on another plane.
And I'll just point up. Is it like up there?
Okay, he'll walk over, take your hand, move it up a little bit, and then over to the right. It's in that direction. I live in Venya. It is the third heaven of the outer planes.
Well, much like you were talking about responsibly in that sentence, I don't understand most of the words you just said. But I'm going to take my hand and do like the sailor pier up in the sky and try and find it.
I mean, it's another plane of existence.
So it's like the next city over, but in the sky.
It's like physically right here, but metaphysically not. Like stacked on top of each other, like books.
Underneath the note that I made about disorderly being passed out, I'm also going to say there's planes and then there's meta plane.
Are we standing on dirt?
You are.
Okay, so I'm going to take a stick. And in the stick, he's going to draw a cone, like a cone-shaped mountain. This is Mount Celestia. It is made up of several planes. Down here, you have Lunia, Mercuria, Venya, which is where I live, Selenia, Meridian, Jovar, and Cronius. On this side, you have the Silver Sea, and on that side of the Silver Sea. At the very bottom, you also have Bahamut's Palace.
So is top of the mountain better, or is bottom of the mountain better?
They all have their perks.
Huh.
But like where you're at, and he'll draw like a big line, you're here in the prime material plane, sandwiched between the ethereal plane and the Shadowfell. You also have the Feywild, which is over here, and then you have Cronus, I think is this one, just outside of that.
There's a lot of shit.
And then below you have the Abyss, you have the Nine Hells.
Hells, yeah.
So,
They
like,
all suck.
So I'm seeing in the dirt as you're drawing like the cosmology chart for like, you know, our existence, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't normally do this, but I'd like to request from the heavens a +1 permanent boost to my intelligence as Jericho schools me, and I learn that I have a
How
not
the
an
planes
existential
work.
crisis, but like an epiphany that like, oh, there might be more to this world than just
Oh, shit gets weird.
surviving from day to day.
And we're not even talking about the elemental planes.
Oh yeah.
As that happens, as that conversation, they start to explain that to you. You see this group of what look to be teenagers come running through and just run over the picture that he has drawn in the dirt. Headed to the ticket stand.
You'll see Jericho hold up his hand and start summoning a giant fireball. And think better of his...
I slapped his hand down.
Damn kids.
Yeah, that's teenagers. They're having fun.
As
They
you
didn't mean
look
anything
at
by
them
it.
and you watch them, you also see
Fireball.
Dr. Ink is running with them to the ticket stand.
Teenagers know nothing of her. Doctor...
Come on, let's go.
I don't think I can drink tonight, so I'll take your advice. I have
I
things.
mean,
to
you
ponder.
are allowed to drink tonight.
No,
but
I have
I
things
would-
to
I'm
ponder.
taking his drink tickets.
So
Yep, I totally hand
Doc-
him over to X.
Dr. Ink, you head in and you see this there is a ticket booth, and inside are 10 tellers dressed in colorful vests and light up hats. In front of them are marked velvet ropes, so there's 10 lines. And as you get in line, and you get to the front of the line, you see the teller greets you and says, "Well, a merry midwinter festival to you. How can I help you?"
I want all the tokens.
Well, to earn the tokens, you must have tickets, and each ticket is worth 2 silver apiece. How many tickets would you like?
I don't understand. I just want to play all the games.
Well, you see, each game requires 1 ticket per chance, and each ticket costs 2 silver apiece. So, for 1 gold, I could give you 5 tickets.
I give him 10 gold.
Okay. Alright. So, you also walk out with a, let's see, what is it called? A, little, like, brochure on the, what the games are for this winter's festival. It's a little hard to read on here, but you, this way you guys can access it to decide what you want to do. There is the swinging bridges. There is the frozen doom. There is the casting blasting conjures. There is ring the bell. There is the Pembalin smash. There's the ring toss. There is all the Pembalade you can drink. There is spicy meatballs. There is I Spy, and there is Jingle Jangle. That is, in fact, the list of games that are available for this Midwinter's Festival.
Whoa,
So
this
do
deep.
we drink first and then play? I think we drink first. I think we start with drinking.
I'm okay with
Yeah.
that.
I'll copy Dr. Ink and drop 10 gold down too. Is this how we do it?
Okay.
Same.
I have to buy more drink tickets because I gave mine to Axe.
So
but yeah,
that is 2 silver apiece, so 5 tickets per gold piece.
So I have like
How many
50 tickets. Did I
How
math
many
right?
We didn't get any for free, right?
No, you did not get any for free.
Alright.
I'll start with the 5.
can I
Okay.
open a ticket tab? Because
I'll
I
give
don't
you a
know
bunch
that
of
I'm
my
going to
tickets.
be able to incrementally keep track of things.
I
Unless-
got
So-
you.
Rika,
I'll
you're
give you a
really
bunch
good
of
at
my
math,
gold.
right?
1 gold piece.
You've got like 10,000 gold.
I know. I'm just gonna drop 100 gold, and I'm like, I don't understand how the math works here. Can I get like a ultra pass or
Okay.
something?
How
Do you
about
dress
sure.
yourself in the mornings?
I'm a barbarian. I am role playing in my lane.
I mean, we've seen him undress himself enough times.
It's true.
This
Yes.
is kind of
Yes,
what I
Lucky,
do.
you can in fact drop the 100 gold, and you get
Get
this
the wristband.
You get this special wristband that they have for you. Yes.
Which actually isn't recognized by anybody in the carnival.
Right. No, they.
It doesn't mean anything.
I see you get a wristband, and I'm like, I want a wristband.
It means you're an easy.
It does. And I am.
All right. So, would you like to go play the all-you-can-drink?
Yeah.
I consider that a challenge.
Okay.
Yep.
I heard this
Alright.
thing lights us on fire or something, so I'm excited about it. It might be
Is
the
there
one
any
time I
vendors
might be able to
selling, like-
beat Dr. Ink in it.
All right.
Is there any vendors selling like red hats with bells on them or anything for the
There
Christmas
are.
festival? Oh, I'm definitely buying one of those.
Okay. So you head over to the all-you-can-drink section, and you see that you watch as the person before you participates in this, and the requirement of this game is to drink 3 gallons of the ale without getting sick, or the aid. There is
3
go down.
gallons?
Uh-huh.
That's a lot of booze.
Uh-huh. Because see, here's the thing. There's the alcoholic version and the non-alcoholic version.
The hell's gonna want to drink that?
That's for the kids.
Oh.
So I'm still drinking 3 gallons of get me drunk juice.
Okay,
Yep,
so
Everclear.
I assume you're going first, Dr. Ink.
And the
That's
rest of the
death.
night was a
Spare the
blur.
dying. Yeah, have it ready.
Jericho ready,
Damn it.
spare the
I've
die.
got 9 lives.
Susan,
Uh-huh.
this is for Dr. E and Jericho.
Okay.
Wait, does she still have the 9 life thing?
She does.
Mhm. I know you're gonna drink a lot of alcohol, so for my friends, have a strength of a bear to help you out.
Strength of a.
Oh.
Cool.
Okay.
Lob, that's good looking out.
Oh, Lob. Come on. Okay, so
Hey,
you
no,
have advantage on
don't
con
kill.
saves.
Yeah.
Give
All
you
right.
the source for advantage on a con
Oh,
save.
I
Nice.
know. Seriously. All right. So, for those of you who are doing this challenge,
Yep, sure.
sure. Are you
I suddenly
doing?
feel like I
Is
can't
everybody
beat
doing the
Dr.
alcoholic version, or is anybody doing the non-alcoholic version?
Are we allowed to
Non-alcoholic,
not?
please.
Are we allowed to choose the non-alcoholic?
You are.
I feel like if you
Yep.
do, that Dr. Drink and Jericho get to make fun of you for the rest of the day.
I agree.
I mean,
But-
they already do.
But,
Wait.
you know, we should respect everybody's tolerance. There's
They
no,
have to be-
there's no judge-
No.
Somebody's got to be sober to watch your ass.
Mm-hmm.
And I need to be concentrated, so yep, I will drink not alcohol.
Okay.
Yeah. Non-alcoholic.
So, what I need is everybody to roll me a con save, please.
Please.
I'm out quick.
Rubbing off on Rika.
I'm not drinking the alcoholic
Here's
version.
a question. How close are we standing to Axe?
You know, Axe, maybe
I
this
think
is
it's
not
only
a good fit
fair.
for you.
I think it's only fair that he's nowhere near the rest of us.
He's a paladin. He can't be poisoned.
Oh wait, would this be considered poison?
It is not a poison. It is a can you keep it down?
Because it's alcohol poisoning, isn't it? That what
No.
makes you throw up, right?
No. It's just it's the only time you ever get this specific fruit that this is made of is during the Winter's Festival, and apparently you do not like this stuff.
Alright.
Or it doesn't like you anyway. Because you go to drink it and you're like, oh no, nope, didn't like it as a kid, don't like it now, nope, mm-mm.
Like a fruity beer, or is it?
It
like
is kind of like a fruity beer, yeah.
Okay,
No wonder I couldn't keep it down. Nasty.
Uh-huh.
but like, was that just Axe, or none of us? Liked
So,
it?
no, everybody else made it. Everybody
Oh,
else made
gotcha.
it. Alright.
They're
Um,
not serving us like dank and nasty ale.
No,
It
no,
was-
it's...
Okay, gotcha.
No, it is not. So everybody but Axe made the first gallon disappear. Now we move on to the second.
Isn't it kind of just like the whole concept of wine too? It's the fruit, and then it
Uh-huh.
turns into all the stuff.
Yeah, kind of think sangria aspect a little bit.
Nice,
Oh,
Dr. E.
very nice. This is a fun festival.
She's a pro.
Rika and Azaka, you hit your limit.
Yeah.
You just
I imagine, I blew the nat 20 on the wrong one.
You did.
Yeah, I imagine the DC gets higher every time. Yeah.
Running for the porta potty.
Well, we're not drinking the alcoholic version.
No.
This is just a
No,
lot
but
of
you're gonna
liquid
have
to
to.
drink
It's just a
all at
lot of
once.
liquid.
Well, it's going to have the same outcome. You have to run to the bathroom.
Yeah, don't break
They
the
bang on
seal.
the door. Occupido! Occupido!
The rest of you get done with the second gallon, and we have one more gallon left.
Is it getting better or worse?
Dr. Ink thinks it's getting better.
It's so good, guys.
This is great.
Loving this.
All right. all of you, the rest of you have passed, and you each get this specially marked token that has what looks to be a cup on it. It's like this token coin, but it looks like it has a cup on it.
We just get a scout badge for drinking.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Heck
And that's
Mhm.
definitely going pinned on my. Lucky is gonna pin that on his vest.
So, what you know is at the very end of this, you will have collected tokens from each, one of the games. You can turn them in for prizes at the end.
Oh, I'm keeping the one with the drink on it.
Yes.
This is my badge
You can
of
play
honor.
again if you want.
How long does Lob's thing last?
As long as he's concentrating up to an hour, I believe.
How drunk are we?
You're well, it hasn't quite caught up with you yet.
3
It's
gallons of alcohol.
probably
That's gonna
a mistake to drink 3 gallons of alcohol at the start when the
Mhm.
other booths are gonna require.
There's no such thing as mistakes, Rika. They're all just happy little
To be
accidents.
honest, I don't care
Happy little
like
accidents.
what percentage it is. If I drank 3 gallons of any alcohol, I think
Uh-huh.
I would die. Much
Mhm.
less 6 if I retried the challenge.
Oh, damn, Redfang died.
All right.
I didn't do it this time.
That would have been a much better assassination plot.
It would have been, wouldn't it? I
Okay,
tried to
let's
give
play
it to
next
you. You
one.
guys just went murder hobo before we got that far.
Oh,
So where would you like to
Well-
go now?
I want to try this Frozen of Doom. Ooh.
Okay.
Ah,
I heard something
Oh.
about meatballs.
There is meatballs. There's spicy meatballs.
Ooh,
Do that
this is
after
like a
lunch
hot wings
thing.
challenge? That sounds
Okay.
Can do
So-
Lob's things first.
All right, Lob. Actually, because Lob, you are concentrating on that spell. Are you still concentrating on it?
Are they going back and drinking?
No, I'm not gonna
but
drink
Did I
if-
notice it before I head out?
Well, I was gonna say if you want, if you're still concentrating on it, I would let them do the spicy meatballs first because that is another con save. Or if you're still concentrating on it.
I probably want to know is that it'll probably the character won't know they need a con check. He
Right.
think alcohol probably
Okay.
hit them hard, but how spicy can meatballs be?
Okay. Well, then
They
let's
have-
head over to the Frozen Doom
So
then.
probably not.
Okay.
Mortals have yet to make a spice that was too hot for me.
All right. So you head over to the Frozen Doom. Now, this obstacle, as it were, you get to storm the castle. Can you dodge all the debris being thrown by its loyal defenders? And as you arrive, you see this beautiful, like, what in essence is very similar to like skating rink. You know how they do it here. This is why it's funny. A skating rink in the middle of a not at all winter-esque place. So you've got the Cholton, very hot jungle, whatever, and then you've got this very frozen area going on. And you see like they've
You
got
mean like the ice rink across the street from the beach in Puerto Rico?
Yep, that's the one. So you see that there is a very castle motif, and you see what looks to be maybe goblins or gnomes or somebody kind of hiding behind the castle walls. And you are told that you must cross the terrain without falling to the onslaught from the castle. And if you can remain standing and make it to the castle walls, you will receive a token.
I would like to do this one.
Okay.
It's like Ninja Warrior.
Mm-hmm.
How many
Aw,
tickets
this
would
is
it
so-
cost me to be able to throw things? That sounds more fun.
I'll give it a go.
Okay.
I mean,
Maybe if we make it to the top, they'll let
I
us then
intend
throw things.
to fail at every single one of these.
Okay.
But
I like it.
I will walk up
I'll be
behind.
pleasantly surprised when I don't.
There you
I will
go.
walk up behind Lob and Rika, and I will
Mhm.
pat them both on the back. You've both got this. I believe in you.
Okay.
Aw.
So you can cast guidance on one of them.
I can twin cast it.
Oh, you can twin cast it.
Ooh.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you can. You can twin cast it. All right. So everybody, that is doing this, I need you to please roll me an acrobatics check.
Yep, here we go.
As I hear an evil laugh coming
Yeah.
across the room.
Oh yeah. It does, I'm not even
Much
gonna.
better.
Yeah.
I'll probably
No, I'm not
trip
even
right
gonna
out of the
bother.
gate.
Yeah.
If I trip
Yeah.
right out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, she did not have this.
No, I knew I was. I told you I plan on failing most of these.
Okay, so I do want Rika and Lob to roll d4s because you did have guidance.
Okay. It's not gonna help.
It's not gonna help that much, but I just want to
I
see
mean,
how
now it's a 9.
it is a 9.
I feel like she's been hanging out with Dr. Ink and watching her climb things for years. Should she have some semblance to know what she's doing?
You would think. Clearly not. All right, so 1, 2, 3.
She's been ignoring me
My
climbing
totals.
for years.
No, this is gonna be. Yeah.
All right,
I
so
think
there is.
Guidance only works on saves, doesn't it? I don't think it works on ability checks.
No,
does
but
it?
I wanted. This
No,
was just
okay.
the
Oh,
how
okay.
well.
No ability checks.
It does work
he
on ability.
believed
Oh,
in-
my bad.
Less
bad.
is the saves.
All right.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Thank you.
Uh-huh. So, Azaka, you are very much able to duck out of the way as this icy projectile is launched from the Wizard's Keep. The rest of you, however, all get hit by the projectiles and get knocked on your asses.
Mhm.
Uh-huh. So, with that, Azaka, you do have a token.
You just look back, the rest of us are alright.
They got like
Jericho's got like this,
Ourselves.
this
Yeah, we're the champions of the Tomb of Annihilation.
No
Yeah,
one
you are.
believes us.
Nobody.
Jericho
Nobody.
has this disappointed dad look on his face, like the very first step. Everyone got eliminated, other than Azaka.
Yep.
This seems about normal for me lately.
Yeah. Yep. If you would like to try it again, you can.
I feel
Sure.
like you owe it to your
I think that's
self-respect.
the
I
Go
want
back
to,
and
but I
drink
don't
more.
want to push anybody into it.
Are you gonna give me guidance again?
Hey, he will double tap you somehow. It's a new meta magic. It's called Guidance times 2 from the acrobatic wizard.
Jericho's guidance. It's better than your standard
Hey.
guidance.
And I get a D4.
You
So-
do.
Woo!
You might want to
Alright.
save that D4 for another roll.
It only lasts a minute, so he's got to do it again.
All right, you ended up dodging that. You follow the path that Azaka had showed you, and you duck out of the way as the projectile comes flying at you, and you manage to make your way to the Wizard Tower. You now have
Get it,
your own,
Rika!
you have your own token.
I finally have a token. 9 more to
do.
go.
Like,
All right.
I assume you're like a non-athletic wizard, because I don't know that there are athletic wizards. And like we're
Oh, I
all
had to-
cheering for you, like you know, like when kindergartners are doing a race and they finish, get like participation kind of.
Yeah, no, that's the most.
I got knocked on my
yeah.
ass, so you did better than me. But still, that's.
Oh, I
that's
did get knocked on my ass, and then I got up and tried again. But yeah, no, I mean, I had to keep up with Dr. Ink somehow. I mean, that's why I picked up Featherfall, is because I usually fell on my ass the first couple times, then I'd eventually get it.
Like Rika was the kid like doing t-ball who could never hit it, and the dad just sat there watching quietly from the
I
stand.
can't.
Oh my god!
Wow.
I got deep fast.
Joke's on you. My dad fucked off to the fire plane.
There you go.
I don't know whether to cry or laugh about that.
Hey, Lucky, did you wanna go again?
Oh yeah, I'm game for anything. I am bad about understanding when to stop.
We've got so much money to spend on
got so
tokens
many
to try to
tickets.
fail.
Yeah, you've got
At the
so
end
many
of this,
tickets.
I'll just drop like another like 3 sacks of 100 gold for like 3 more bracelets.
Got no
That
concept
don't
of
mean
money.
anything.
Yep. All right, so give me an athletics check there, Lucky,
Is it athletics or acrobatics?
or acrobatics. Sorry.
I'm gonna say
Sorry.
I would do a lot better if it was athletics. You know,
All right.
you guys
Well-
get to enjoy the sight of me getting pummeled by ice spears.
That is the least acrobatic bunny I've ever seen.
But you managed to duck out of the way.
Oh, I do?
You do.
That feels like a pity thing.
I rolled a
Do we see the
5.
projectile just go right through his imaginary ears,
Uh-huh.
like it just passes right through?
Uh-huh. It does.
Shit, my disguise! I just start patting my horns.
All right. So you end up with a token.
Well, this
All right.
feels like I don't deserve it, but alright. I thank the staff, and then I like kind of,
All right.
trudge off.
So, if I remember correctly, you wanted to go to the spicy meatballs?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, no, I'm not gonna jinx it. I'm not gonna jinx it.
Oh, come on now. All right. So,
I was just thinking in my head, and then
with this, all right. The object of this, of course, is to eat the meatballs. It's not questionable meat. It's mystery meat, but it's spicy, so wolf it down. So the object is to finish the plate of meatballs before the other contestants. But really, what it truly is to just be able to eat the plate of meatballs, because let's be real, you just really need to just eat the meatballs. So who all is participating? If you are participating, please give me a con save.
Before I do, I look over at the porta potties like, "Hey, kid, get away from that! That one's mine."
2, 3. So that's 4 with Axe, 5 with Jericho, 6 with Redfang. So
Nice.
6 people. All right.
Uh-huh.
So, 2,
I'm
4.
out of this. I'm not joining on the meatballs. I'm just
Okay.
watching.
Alright.
Just gigs.
And before he starts, to give everyone a fair shot, let's see, it's 3, level 1, level 2, 5 at level 3. All right, so at 4th level
Mm-hmm.
is a practice using magic, casting Bless
Okay.
on himself and everyone else participating. So
Okay.
that's
We're not gonna get
Cons.
reported for cheating, are we?
No.
I don't know the difference. He's just waving his hands around and being drunk off 3 gallons of booze.
It's true. It's starting to take effect now. All right. So.
Oh, nice roll.
I had a good constitution check. My save sucked.
It did.
Well, you all have a D4 now, so.
All right.
Yes, and I used the best I could of it.
oh, we all get a D4.
God damn
You
it,
do.
D4.
All four.
Look.
Everybody.
Okay, I'm
Yep.
not gonna turn a gift D4 down. That bumps me to 18. Woo!
Okay. All right.
I can't believe we're gonna.
I need
fail
Bludger for this.
Constitution.
Bludger always passed spicy food challenges.
He did.
I know. I
All
won't
right.
feel lame if I fail the Constitution thing.
Okay, so Azaka, these meatballs do not agree with you. And before you can get like a third of the way through the plate, you're out. The rest of you are able to get a third of the way through the plate. I need everybody to give me another con save for the next third of the plate, please.
Whenever we play this one, my characters can drink, but they can't eat the meatballs.
Uh-huh.
My gnome drank 3 gallons of booze.
Oh, come on, I'm a fire genasi. Come on, man.
Resistance to fire damage. Yeah, does that give me?
You're
the
trying to
damage?
like burn the meatballs as they go down your throat.
Come on. Why are my rolls so bad?
You're gonna hate it even more right now, Anna.
I know. I rolled a 7.
Uh-huh, and by
second
missing
stage
the con save by 5 or more results in a level of exhaustion.
Oh, come on.
Well, I hope there's not ability checks for the rest of the
Then
thing.
why didn't I get one?
Because yours, the DC goes up,
Oh,
and you were just under the... Literally, you were one above the... under 5. Okay, the rest of you are fine. I need one more roll from the rest of you, please.
Doesn't seem
As
fair.
You got the
Oh,
second...
jeez.
Oh, no.
I start running for the. I start running for the
no.
outhouse.
Well, I didn't make it either.
24.
All right, Axe, you got 1 level of exhaustion. Oh, but so Lucky, you feel a little lucky, but not lucky enough. You didn't quite get done with the plate, but Jericho, no problem whatsoever.
You'll stand up. Aha! They have yet to invent a spice on this plane that is too hot for the god of virtue.
He did say that earlier, didn't he?
He did. And with that, Jericho, you are handed a token.
Like that episode of The Simpsons where Homer's walking through the chili cook-off, just mocking everyone.
Mm-hmm. All right. He's gonna... Axe, you're just gonna have your own porta potty. It's fine. It's fine. All right. So, where would you like to go now?
You have to get 3 tokens? Is that how this works?
Castle Blasters Conjure.
Okay. You
Yeah,
can
let's
get
do
as
that.
many tokens as you want, to be perfectly honest. All right. So, you would like to go to Cast and Blast and Conjurers?
I'm down for some blasting.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Like fantasy laser
I feel like
tag.
the combination of a plate of hot, spicy meatballs with 3 gallons of liquor is going to just be absolute hell later on. But he's not thinking about that right now.
It feels like absolute hell right now. Oh!
All right. So with this one, I'm actually this one is one of my favorites. So how this works is you end up with one of 3 options. You can either be so you're going to create a illusionary creature and you're going to fight against a opponent. Now, traditionally, this would be a character versus the DM, and you choose either a bear, a wolf, or a snake secretly, not telling the other person until the fight starts. However, I'm going to allow you guys to fight yourselves. That way it's, not going to be like just a one-on-one person with me. And so you either get the stats of a bear, which is... Actually, hold on. I'm going to put them into the chat right now. All right.
We are the animals?
You get to play as the animal. Each hit inflicts 1 point of damage, and they you're destroying the other person. So, a snake only has 2 hit points, a wolf has 3 hit points, a bear has 4 hit points. However, a snake is harder to hit. The bear is the easiest to hit, however, it has a higher attack. So, what I would like to do, if you would like to play this game, is I would like you to roll a d20 for me, please. And then the highest 2 will be the ones that will play first. Okay. All right. So, okay. All right, it looks like Lob and Axe, you are up first. So we have, I'm gonna actually put it probably on here just to be easier. We have the bear. You get to choose which ones you guys want to play as. You can choose the bear, which has an AC of 12, HP of 4, attack of 6. The wolf, which has an AC of 14, HP of 3, an attack of 4. Or a snake, which has the AC of 16, HP of 2, and attack of 4. All right. So you can choose whichever one of those you want to do. And go ahead, using your tokens, go ahead and roll initiative. This is Axe and Lob, please. Oh, look at that, Lob. Holy moly. All right. So, Lob and Axe, do you have the creature that you want to play as?
Yes. How do you want us to tell you that?
I'm not.
Okay.
Not yet. Lob, have you decided on which one you want?
Yep.
Okay. So, first off, Lob, since you were the one who rolled the highest, go ahead and tell us what your animal is. What did you choose?
My animal is the wolf.
All right. Axe, what did you choose?
Wolf also.
All right. So, Lob, go ahead and take your attack. Roll a d20 plus 4. All right. That will definitely hit. Araxis, your wolf has lost 1 hit point.
Okay.
All right. Araxis, it is your turn. Go ahead and make your roll. All right. That 18 definitely hits. Lob, you have lost 1 hit point. Lob, it is your turn. And 8 plus 4? Not quite enough. All right. Araxis, your wolf has ducked out of the way. It is your turn. Same thing. It's not quite enough.
We're mirroring
right.
each other.
Lob. That will hit.
Nice.
Araxis. That just barely hits. You guys are down to 1 hit point each, yes?
Mhm.
All right.
Yep.
Not enough,
And I
Lob.
miss.
All right, Araxis, you got this.
Oh,
No,
my
you
God, repeat for a
Oh.
second.
All right, Lob. That will hit. And Lob, you take Araxis's wolf out.
You kind of unfair advantage because he's probably been a wolf at some point.
Yeah.
I don't think that's how that works.
That's not how that works. No, that's not
He's
how
a
that works.
druid.
I know. All right. So then
If you want to cheat at things that you can gamble on with the druid, go to the dino races.
it's true. All right. Next up would be Rika versus Redfang.
Okay.
So, go ahead and off of your token, go ahead and roll initiative for me, please. All right. So,
Okay.
Rika, do you have your animal of choice?
Snake.
Okay. And Lucky, what you got?
Barrow.
Okay. So, Rika, it is your turn.
So just
You guys rolled
D20?
awesome initiatives, by the way.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Everything
We're
I
all
do
waiting
is
around
all.
while they're
'cause I'm so
parading in
lucky.
for their
Alright,
entrance.
That's a natural 20.
I feel like that should take 2 of my HP.
I agree. I
Oh, wow.
agree. Yeah.
Where was that during the meatballs?
I know, right?
Where was that any other time other than
Right
when
now.
it's not you? All right.
Yeah.
So, weird question. Did we turn into snakes and
No,
bears? or
No,
did we
we're
control them?
controlling.
You're
We're controlling them. That's
controlling-
the only reason I don't have
We summon
questions.
snake.
Okay,
My
so I'm
friend,
not. I'm
we
not.
summon.
I'm not an honorary.
No,
okay, I just
you're
wanted to check.
so you're just like it's kind of think like robot. You're controlling the robot. This is an illusionary creature. You're controlling. it.
Metal bots.
Yes,
Mhm.
exactly.
Okay,
All
cool.
right. So you
Uh-huh.
have lost
Good job,
2 hit
Rika.
points. All right, Bear, go for it.
Barrow, you can do it, oh. That's right. We add O to the end of everything.
Mm-hmm.
So
You do.
Mm-hmm.
plus the 6. So
That
That
will
does
hit.
hit. Yeah.
So that's 1 point off of you. All right,
Yeah.
Rika. That
hits.
will hit. So that is 1 point off of Bear. So you are each at
I'm
1
down
hit
to
point.
1.
Yeah, so am I.
Uh-huh. All right, Lucky.
And alright. Go, Barrow. I choose you. Slam attack.
That would have been a better example. This is very much Pokemon.
And I'm out.
All
Plus
right.
6 is 18.
It is.
Yep.
So, Lucky,
rolled a
I
you
wanna
10.
be the very best. No one ever was.
Bum, bum, bum. Does anybody else would anybody else like to play as you see Azaka has is standing there wanting to play. Does anybody else want to play?
I'll play again.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So Azaka, go ahead and roll initiative and Rika base using your tokens, please. All right.
Imagine.
I love that you roll a
Wow,
1
Zaka.
and
Way
it's
to
a
murder an initiative.
Third time tonight.
Like have Rika roll initiative against the rogue. That's
Uh-huh. That rolls a 1. Uh-huh.
Also,
Alright.
can you now sneak attack twice? Rogues are too powerful.
If I do it to 2 different people, yeah, I can.
I think our battle plan moving forward should send, I don't know what animal you're gonna pick, but Azaka Wolf or whatever. We send Azaka Wolf in first. It's like a tank strategic missile.
Alright, so Zaka, do you have your animal? Yes. Rika, do you have your animal?
Sure.
Okay. Azaka, what are you doing?
Wolf.
Alright, go for it.
Same.
Okay. And okay, that does not hit. Alright. Rika. That will hit with a +4. Alright.
Yep.
So, Azaka, you are down to 2 hit points. That one will hit.
Bad.
Alright, you're down to 2 hit points. Okay. And okay. We're back. Azaka.
Where have these rolls been?
Fast
Not.
fight.
Alright. One hit point each left here, so.
Oh.
Boom! Oh, that's gotta win.
Oh.
Rika's best with the crits.
Wow.
Why can't I do
job,
those
Rika.
on my con saves?
It seems you have found Rika's game of choice here.
It doesn't involve a wheel.
It does not. It does not. All
Does
right.
not in.
All right. So with that, you have tokens for Lucky, for Rika, and definitely Love. So, all right.
Does Raxus not have any tokens?
I got lots of
No.
tokens. Oh no, I haven't won anything. I've been
No.
spending most of my time in the outhouse.
Uh-huh.
So,
Yep.
so this scout badge looks like a battle pets kind of a thing.
It does.
Okay.
It does. Yep. All right. And you see the one that for the meatballs was a plate of meatballs. The one for the castle had a picture of a frozen castle on it. Mhm. All right. So with that, where would you like to go?
I would like to smash the pembellin.
Okay. All right. Okay, so Pembellin Smash. Teach those melons a lesson with your head. Because that's a good idea. I like it. All right, so you go over and you see these melons, and for reference, these melons look like a cross between a watermelon and like a pumpkin. So, like we're talking like watermelon size though. But they are kind of an orangish color. And it is anyone else going to play this with Azaka?
Yeah.
What does this involve doing?
Yeah.
Smashing melons with your head.
Yeah, sure.
If I
why
don't
not?
do this, then why am
We're
I?
all pretty hard-headed, so
We are.
yeah. And some of you are very drunk at this point.
They are.
I'm more drunk than hard-headed at this point. What are we gonna do? Oh, smash things with our head? Okay.
Mhm.
Second someone challenges us, we're all like all in.
All right, so that is athletics checks, please. Hey,
Which-
Lucky, I found your
Which
your
I
sport.
get to do at disadvantage.
Yay!
Exactly, me too.
Can Lucky enter a void stance?
Yes.
I'm clenching my tail end as I'm doing this just to make sure I don't hit it too hard.
Lucky is going to focus the entirety of his essence. It's
I
one
didn't mean to ask
particular
for that.
feat.
Sorry about that, Susan.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
Okay.
You're fine.
I sent her a message that broke her.
I rolled exactly what I thought I would.
You did. But that's because you were on a high from winning the other game.
Rika's head bounce off the melon, she falls to the floor.
You do.
Uh-huh.
You do. And it is with that you see Araxis just take his head and he just smashes it into the into the melon, and it breaks in half. You see Azaka do the same thing. You see Jericho smash his head into it, and it just like explodes. And Redfang as well. You definitely taught that melon a thing or two. As you do that, I need well, everybody but Rika, I need one more athletics check, please.
You say that like I won't try again.
I mean, if you'd like, you can try again.
I do
Just
want
psych
to.
himself up with guidance.
Okay.
I'm gonna psych myself up with void stance. Wow.
And you're gonna.
Really? I'm the worst barbarian. Jeez.
Oh no, that froze on me.
Yeah.
Did my
I
roll
rolled
come up? I
3
can't- I
out of
can't
4
see.
10s. No, 2s. I rolled
Yeah, no, my
2s
sheet froze.
3 out of 4 times.
I think Roll20 in general froze.
Yeah, no, I can't.
Uh-huh.
Click on my character sheet. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a die,
Maybe my bad
some
rolls
real
were
dice
low.
out, and you'll know exactly how bad I roll.
Because you're gonna tell us how bad you roll.
Because I am
I
gonna
love
tell
it.
you how bad I roll, and I don't even have to do any math because my strength is a big ol' goose egg.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a natural 1.
Good job. Good job. I like
Mhm.
it. Mm-hmm.
And
I
it's
can roll
at
from-
disadvantage, so I'll just roll it again to see. Of course, the other one was an 18. Of course it was.
Of course it was. So
Okay.
you now
I think
have
with
a
that
headache,
natural
Rika.
one, I think I knocked myself out on the pumpkin.
You did. You knocked
Just
yourself
for a
back
little bit.
on your butt. Yep. All right.
I mean, I
Bounced
think
right
I'm
off the
unconscious with
pumpkin.
you, so.
Athletics.
So
Like, of course, it's a goddamn natural
Oof.
one.
all right.
You know what? He will divine himself with the holy ashy symbol.
Okay.
And try that again. Ashley be praised.
All right. There you go.
That's my guidance.
All right. There you go. Okay. What? Yeah, it's
Did my roll finally?
they did
show up?
finally.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna try opening my sheet again.
yeah, I reloaded one of them and it's finally happening.
All right.
Yeah.
Definitely take that first one then, because that one.
Yeah, definitely take the first one, not the last one. All right. Hey, Lucky over there. Hey,
My
Lucky.
day. I'm failing strength and con stuff. For
Hey,
no
Lucky.
reason.
You see this astral cat come over and boop you on the nose. Reroll
Astral
that, please.
cat?
Uh-huh.
What is an astral cat? Am I freaked out by this?
It's an ashy cat.
Oh. Oh, okay. I know Ashy very well.
Yes. He comes
let
over,
me-
boops you on the nose, and says, "Do better."
Yeah, I know, Ashy, and you're so right. And I really should do more self. Oh, we're in the middle of things. So sorry. Yeah, right. That is a monologue.
Much better. Much better. All right. So we've got. Do you want an ashy roll, or are you gonna keep your 11? You can. Uh-huh. But that's all right. You good.
Did
You good.
Tori give me an Ashy?
No, I did.
Oh.
But she didn't give one to me.
Nope.
It was a pity thing, wasn't it?
It was a come on, barbarian. You know better how to do this.
When
Alright.
the barbarian failed the athletic save, the sorcerer passed it. That's
With
what really-
advantage! I have
I know!
advantage! I rolled 3 out of 4, 2s. I rolled
Uh-huh.
a 2 3 out of 4 times.
Uh-huh. So with that, you guys are all able to smash the second melon. Well, except Rika. She tried again and knocked herself out. Yep. So
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
the-
give Rika my token that I got from
No,
one. I
do
don't feel
not.
good about
Do-
this one.
No,
No.
No, I'm
You
gonna
as a
stand up.
wizard.
I'm
I
gonna
respect
try one more time. I
okay.
don't drop the dice on the floor.
Being a
Okay.
wheel.
No, because my sheet's still not
While she does this, I'm gonna go
Loading.
to the person that
So-
is in charge of this event and just be like,
Okay, 17 on the first one, but it's disadvantage, so watch me roll like a 2 or a 3.
whatever happens,
The
just hand her
second
this.
one is a goddamn natural 20, so I'll take the 17.
Okay. With that,
Do I get-
you all watch Rika, and she finds this melon, and you just see the aggression, and you swear she has clearly been around Redfang too much, because she looks like Redfang does when he goes into a rage. And Rika just takes this melon and just smashes the crap out of it.
To be fair, this is the third time I've hit it with my head.
It is.
To be fair, we have seen Rika in a rage before.
You have.
I'm just gonna pick this thing up. Nothing bad will happen.
Right.
I'm gonna, look at a passerby and be like, I'm with her.
But it cost me 3 tickets just to get through one pumpkin.
It did.
When we-
It did.
This is why you need to always
There's-
have a wheel game.
There's 2 more. There's 2 more pumpkins I gotta smash, right?
There is.
Yeah,
And Jericho and Rika, go ahead and roll your next attack on these melons, please.
okay, yeah, my sheet's
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's doing what it's doing. So that's 2.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Jericho, as you go to hit your melon, you notice that none of your other party members, except for Rika, try to hit theirs, as the rest of you look at the melons placed in front of you, and all of you are aware that these are not ripe enough to be able to smash. I remembered to use your passive insight. And
They're rigged! These games are rigged!
the final one is rigged. But all of you except Rika end up getting a token.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
I don't get a
never
token
mind then.
for sheer
Wait,
huts.
why is there a fireball in here?
This cheating carnival games is not virtuous, and Jericho punishes acts of non-virtue.
By the way, you now know where they get the juice for the other thing, because they clearly have figured out a way to smash the melons, then use them for food later, for juice.
That's not sanitary at all.
It's not at all. Alright. Thus the alcohol.
Does it
But
taste
with-
more like pumpkin or does it taste more like watermelon?
It's a weird combination
It
of
tastes
both.
more like people's hair.
I feel like those flavors don't blend.
They don't really.
Oh,
It tastes
Mhm.
like pumpkin, a little bit of blood.
Well, yeah, some of them. Alright, so with that, on that note, where would you like to go next?
it's like
Why don't you take
coppery
Rika to
taste
the
of my
medical
drink.
tent?
That's probably a good plan.
Get her back,
Rika's
get her
got a
head bandaged
headache.
up.
Uh-huh.
Praxis doesn't come out of the bathroom.
Anybody know how to cast prestidigitation?
Yeah.
Drink is
That's
getting
not what you want to hear when
cake
someone
and-
comes out of the porta potty.
These funnel cakes are so good, you guys. Oh my goodness.
Rika's got a headache. Araxis is stuck in the bathroom. Dr. Inky's eating funnel cake. Lob has disappeared. And Redfang got out athletic by the sorcerer. It's a weird day at the carnival.
Yeah. See, Jericho,
Yep.
this is exactly how this Winterfest is, though. This is how I grew up.
I will admit, you guys know how to have fun down here.
Occasional.
Gotta have some fun to, drown out the suck.
I mean, they do some things right.
I'm
Not
just
Nobody else
singing
has
a
an idea. I want to go to the
Winter
village.
Must Carol. Randolph got run over by a pterodactyl deer.
You should go to Jingle Jangle.
Oh,
Oh, is that a
the
thing?
singing. There's
Mhm.
a singing competition.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there is?
Here is.
Yep.
My inner bard is interested.
The last thing on the list. Yeah. Yep.
Dang it, I said it 5 minutes too early.
No, I'm just saying it's of the list of games, it's the bottom one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is everybody conscious right now? Does anybody need help?
I'm
Redfang's
not
gonna,
having a great
Lucky's
time.
gonna bring
but-
someone if they need help.
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah,
I'm
no, I mean,
drunk.
I'm exhausted, and I nearly brained myself on a pumpkin. So,
I'm full of spicy meatball. I'm clearly intoxicated. A little bit of a headache, but otherwise I'm good.
It's not
I'm
a
just
good
gonna
way to
give
plan
you
unless you've been to
whatever
the
help you
medical
need,
tent at least
Rika.
once.
Yeah.
You do notice now that there are a lot of what look to be practitioners of clerical magic hanging around.
For
Oh, good call.
injuries.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Spellcasting services needed here.
There's a lot of healing word, cure wounds happening around.
Mhm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. So where would you like to go
Hilarious.
next?
Nick, what do you think?
We still have the singing one we have to do.
I mean, you don't have
what
to. You can.
We can always double back to ones we're actually good at to win
There's-
tokens.
There is the swinging bridges that you haven't done. There's ring the bell. There's ring toss. There's I Spy, and there's Jingle Jangle that you guys have not done.
Let's do I Spy.
Oh,
Okay.
That was the one I was wanting to do too.
All right.
I'm down for I Spy. I'm down for that.
Does anybody have anything that would get rid of exhaustion, by the by?
I thought about it, but no.
I can. I don't have anything. I can massage your shoulders, but I don't think that'll help.
Technically, if you die and I bring you back to life, you won't have a headache.
That's... No.
Why is this the God of Virtue's go-to to just kill people and bring them back?
It fixes ailments.
And we just got rid of the death curse. We can do this
That's
now.
also what the Lich was doing.
Yeah, but you're not going to be a lich. Well, let me see.
Are you sure? Because I feel like I read something that says death didn't.
I mean, I wouldn't know. I've never died, but
I don't know. Like, this
So
is above table.
short rests don't get rid of exhaustion, right?
Nope.
Right, it's long rest.
Okay. Well, no, then I have a spell that lets you do a short rest in 10 minutes.
That doesn't
But-
help.
That doesn't help me, yeah.
No, it
there's
does
a
not.
bunch of medical people around. I'm sure they could cast a spell on you.
Well, I'll go up and ask.
Okay. They can.
Are there any like pink potion bottles out there that we could just take a couple hits?
You got
from?
anything that can help me out, folks?
I do. We offer several different fixes for ailments. What are you looking at? What can we do for you?
Well, I ate the spicy meatballs,
Uh-huh.
and it did not go well. So kind of exhausted. You guys have anything that fixes that?
Oh,
Or
You also drank
no?
3 gallons of sugar water.
I did also. No, I only did 2 because I didn't make it through to
Do
the
you have
third one.
anything that fixes diabetes?
Unfortunately, not. Yeah.
Too real? I'm sorry.
Yeah. Right.
Nope,
Too
that's
real.
funny. That's just funny.
I've been working
and I'm
on
a
that
type
one.
1,
It's not
so.
All right.
I only make fun of myself.
Just preaching to the choir there, buddy. Preaching to the choir. We do have a spell that I think could help with that. Kind of restore you to your previous conditions. Let's see here.
What's that gonna cost me?
Got a ticket.
Well, well, no, that won't. You're looking at well, let's see here. Hold on. Let's see. Is it that one? No, it's not. Where's the other one? It's not the ones that I thought it was gonna be. I'm looking for the cost of what it was. So that would be well, the getting rid of exhaustion, that would be a greater restoration. You'd be looking at 500 gold for that.
Oh, fuck that
But
noise.
that would also get rid of any curses, any charms,
I'm
anything else like that.
not
It'd be
any.
cheaper for me just to kill you.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Okay. Well, just let us know if there's anything else we can do for you.
I'll spot you the 500 gold.
I'm not spending 500 gold on a bunch of carnival games. It's not happening.
Well, it's for the restoration. You
No,
still gotta walk
but-
around all exhausted with a headache.
You know what'll fix it?
Death?
Going to bed.
Oh, well,
Getting a
there's
full
that.
night's rest. I'm not spending 500 gold to not be tired while playing carnival games in Chult.
I'll do it.
No, nobody's doing it. And it's
Too
not
late.
happening. No, we're not.
It's already done. I've been Lucky has been drinking and spends a lot of money on Amazon. I mean, clerics.
It's true. He has no concept of money. He's just
It's
throwing
true.
it at things.
All right, you are no
Yeah.
longer exhausted.
Jesus.
You are no longer have a headache. You actually
Cool.
feel like you just woke up. So it's really nice.
So the
Okay.
nagging annoyance.
Well, yes.
You really, really didn't have to do that.
Don't you feel better?
I do feel better, but now I feel bad in my heart that he spent a bunch of money so I would suck slightly less at carnival games.
You would have done the same for any of them. Don't worry.
I probably would have.
You would have drug us off into a corner and said, "Go the fuck to sleep."
You're the only person that didn't try to fake murder me. And I'm not sure if that means that you were trying to help or not. And the whole thing was super confusing to me. But at the end, what I decided was, there's no one I'd rather not fake murder me than my friends. Is that funnel
He's
cake?
real drunk.
I'm not drunk enough to understand what he just said.
And I'll just go off towards the funnel cake.
Alright, so we're
As
doing
you
the
As you see him go over to the funnel cake, you see him buy funnel cake for all the people that are standing in line right there. All right. So, with that, you're going to I Spy.
Yep.
All right. So, hey, you with the eagle eye, can you tell me some specifics about these things? I need everybody that is playing to please give me a perception check.
Perception, not
As
investigation.
you see, nope, perception. As you
Damn
see
it.
two of the pembalin fruits sitting there, they look almost identical. It's to spot the difference between the two items.
Rico's clearly drunk.
Clearly
Straight
drunk.
at this point.
I will use my anti.
Okay.
I think one of these fruits has a character with a white and red striped shirt on.
Yes.
Jesus.
Yes, it does. All right.
The funnel cakes have been soaking up all the alcohol, and so ink
That's
can
true.
perceive.
All right. So those of you who succeeded, so everybody but Jericho looks like, you notice that the difference. One of them does have some slightly different markings than the other, so you're able to do that. The next perception check, as you see the people switch out the items, is they bring out. Well, they explain what it is first, and then they bring out this animal. They say, the second is to count the stripes on the Zorbo as it shuffles between two bushes. I need you to give me a perception check, please.
Really, Tor?
I'm
Really,
sorry, this
Tor?
thing is called a Zorbo?
Zorbo.
Wasn't that one of the gods?
Yeah, one of the gods was a Zorbo.
Mm-hmm.
I have a Zorbo skull.
Oh, that's a species?
I'm still staring at the watermelons. Wait, what? They switched the thing?
Yes, they did. Araxis, yes, they did. All right. So with that, okay. Let's see.
I can tell you the Zorbo's DNA.
Lucky, Rika, and yes, you can tell their DNA. This is true. You can actually, what you can tell is that it is a male Zorbo as opposed to a female Zorbo. As they're just wondering, but
I don't want to know that.
those of you who were able to pass that, Araxis did not. Neither did Dr. Ink, unfortunately.
I wasn't looking for web.
I'm just saying, you were very thorough in your perception of this animal. So then you see this small curtained area, and the person says, the next is to count the number of teeth on the goblin behind the curtain. And the curtain opens, and you see a goblin eating a meat pie. And I need perception checks, please, to see if you can count the number of teeth that he has.
Oh, jeez. I can see what I roll, so I can add a pupspiration to it.
Okay. It's you
Uh,
rolled.
I'll add pup as well.
Yeah.
I rolled a 13.
You
I'm
did.
gonna need it. I don't think a 17's gonna make
Oh
it.
no, one button.
That was a good button though, there, Lob.
16.
Okay.
No, I don't think an 18 is.
18
or seven-
isn't.
sev-
17 is going to be enough. The DC
Oh, really?
is not super duper high.
Really?
Uh huh.
Oh, well, I said I was burning it, so I burned
Uh huh. You did. All right. With that, all of you are able to count the number of teeth on this goblin, and you
It's
all.
2.
No, it was 3. And you're able to all walk away with tokens from this game. All right. So, with that, do you wish to continue? Or would you like to go turn in tokens and be done with the games?
Well, I only
There's
have
only a
3.
few left.
Bob would turn in his tokens,
Okay.
so Cooper will have to go to sleep because
Right.
he's tired
So-
himself.
Yeah, no problem. You can turn in your tokens, and I will have your prize for you later. I will send it to you, Coop. Okay.
Good night, everyone.
Good night,
Sorry,
guys.
I missed they won.
Coop.
Nah.
Good
All
night,
right.
Coop. Thanks for the feign death. That was great.
Have a Merry
All right.
Christmas next week.
Yep.
Merry Christmas.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
happy
Merry
holidays.
Yes. So, would you like to ring the bell, or ring toss, or just turn in your tokens and call it a night?
What happened to the singing?
Or the singy one, if you want to do the singy one.
I'll be better at the ring toss than singing.
Okay.
I would
I'll do
imagine the
ring toss.
singing is a performance check, which is a charisma.
Oh, well, I guess that's true.
I say we do both. Which should we do first?
I
Uh,
want
gave
to
you
do them
3
all, but I
options.
don't want to keep everybody up.
Yeah, let's do ring toss, bell ring, and then singing.
Okay.
Alright.
Ring toss it is. All right. So, ring toss. You all head over to the ring toss, and you see that there is. It's very much like the ring toss that we have in our nowadays carnival games, except that they're the item that they are using for you to toss the ring onto is a dinosaur horn.
Like a Triceratops horn? That's cool.
Uh-huh. So, with that, I need everybody to the rings are improvised ranged weapons. So,
God.
I need you to roll me a dexterity check. Because you do not have proficiency with improvised weapons. So you'll still well,
Yeah.
you do, but
The rest
so-
of us don't.
Oh,
yours
Tori
is
has that? What? That's
uh-huh,
awesome.
uh-huh.
Red
Thor's just a little overpowered.
I rebuilt Azaka and I took feats.
No,
I went about as
yours
well as
would
it should have
be,
gone.
So yours would be a just a regular attack. So regular ranged attack. Yeah, let's do unarmed strike. That'll work. Okay. So, all right. Jericho, Rika, and Azaka. All 3 of you are able to toss the ring around the first dinosaur's horn. Now, the 3 of you, as you do so, the carnival person says, "Okay, so I see that you are good at this. I offer you a challenge mode then. For 2 tickets, you can face a moving target. This will, of course, increase the challenge, But if you are successful, you will receive a token immediately, as well as a continuation token if you want it, to continue. But we do have this one special challenge mode that you can earn an additional token.
I'm game. Let me at it.
All right.
Sure, why not?
Why not?
Okay. So the three of you go ahead and give me another roll, please.
Dexterity check.
Yep.
Oof. I'm gonna cash in my other ash.
Oh.
Lord Ashy be praised.
Okay. So, okay. All three of you are successful. Rika, yours barely caught.
I figured.
Barely caught. 16 was the DC that you needed to get. But all three of you end up immediately getting a token from this game. And with that, you go back to the rest of your group. And so this is a 3-part game. So that you guys just got like an extra 4th part thing. So the next set of dinosaur horns is the same size dinosaur horn. The rings are just a little bit smaller.
Okay.
So everybody playing, please give me another dexterity check for the little bit smaller rings.
Oof.
All right. Oh, Tor, that was awful.
Oh, God. Alright, well, I just bought myself a Pupspiration that I'm going to immediately use.
Okay.
Come on. It needs to be a high one, because... Okay, 15.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. All right. Jericho, you staying with your 8?
I'll cash my last one in.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So with that, everybody manages to successfully ring the second dinosaur horn.
Really?
Really?
I got an 8.
I thought.
No.
Wait.
Yeah, no, Tor rolled...
No, yeah, you did. You rolled the...
I did an ashy to try and do better, and I did worse.
She did worse.
Well, no. So you had your unarmed strike, which was the 11, plus 4 is 15. 15 is enough. Yeah, no. The regular ones, it's enough. The DC doesn't go up quite as quickly. The moving target one was the one you needed the 16 at. So all of you are able to get the ring. They hand you another set of rings. These are even smaller. This is the final dinosaur horn.
Okay. Come on. Big money,
This
no whammies.
one, you need 16s.
Yeah, no. Well, I don't have anything to add to it, so...
I'll pup mine.
Okay.
Sure.
You can have a Pupspiration on.
Okay, you sure?
Yep.
Watch me roll a 1 on that Pupspiration. Oh, 7!
Alright.
Ooh, that makes it a modified 20.
Good job.
Thank you, Tor.
So,
No problem.
with that, you all get an additional token for completing the ring toss.
Ooh.
Alright. Look at that. Look at all those things that you've been doing. Alright, so I assume
Hammer time.
that you are headed to ring the bell?
Yep. Hammer time.
You grab a hold of Lucky and you drag him along to ring the bell, as you know this is something he probably might have a pretty good chance at.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Or the last time I raged, it didn't go well.
Alright, so you head over to the ring the bell, and you see this hammer that they have for you there, and says, "Okay, who would like to go first?" And
Me.
okay,
I'll go second.
they hand you the hammer.
You know how I love them strength checks.
I know how much you love them strength checks. Go for it. I would like you to give me an athletics check here, please.
-1. Let's go. Yeah.
Oh, Kate.
Like with just her claw attack, and it does literally 0 damage.
It does.
Just like you planned it.
So you pick up this hammer and you go to swing it, and it's really heavy.
Ooh.
And unfortunately, you end up hitting just the side of the part that you need to hit to make the bell ring, and it just doesn't quite make enough of a connection.
At least she didn't fall backwards as she lifted the hammer.
It's true. You almost though, almost. And unfortunately, the guy goes, "Well, I'm sorry. Better luck next time."
Give me one more go.
But we have people waiting.
Works now.
We're all her friends, so.
Trust us, it's better. Just let her go.
Okay. Sure. As you pick it up and you kind of switch your hand placement from what it was before a little bit further up, closer to the head of the hammer, and this time you swing and you do ring the bell.
Yeah.
Way to go, Dr. Ink.
All right.
Ooh.
He takes the hammer from you and he hands you a different hammer. And he says, "All right, three hits total, each with a different hammer.
Ooh.
Give me a perception check, please."
All of us?
Nope, just Dr. Ink.
Mm.
The hammers look identical. This hammer is a little bit lighter.
I need a little more heft to it.
Go ahead and roll me another athletics check, please.
Let's see if I can do it.
You almost did.
You feel like you swung it really hard this time, and it just didn't do as much.
Nope, it
Yep.
did not. It did
Well,
not.
This is a dumb game anyway. I want more funnel cakes.
I'll give it a try.
Well, I think, Rika, you said you were going next?
I figure, yeah, just let me and Dr. Ink embarrass ourselves, except Dr. Ink did really good for the most part.
Sure.
So.
Alright. So you're handed the first one, and it's heavy. It's got some definite weight to it. And you ring the bell.
Okay.
They switch out the hammer. Give me a perception check. You also notice that it is a lighter hammer.
Alright. Try this again. Okay.
Alright, you hit it a second time. They hand you an additional third hammer. Give me another perception check.
Oh, I rolled straight
That's
to
fine.
athletic.
That's alright.
Alright, perception.
Mm-hmm.
17?
You notice that it is lighter as well.
Alright. And now I roll the athletics.
Now you roll the athletics.
Oh god, it's even worse. God damn it.
It is too light. It doesn't have enough heft in your hands to ring that bell.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
God. Rolling so good, and then.
Okay. All right, I get it. Dylan says, "Roll a d10, please."
On a 3?
No, we'll go with the 11. You rolled first. Roll a d10.
Okay.
Dylan just came to
Why
both
would
of
you
us and
do
yelled.
that to me?
He just
So now
came
it's
over.
a 15.
Now it's a 15, and now the bell rings.
Okay.
Dylan just came over here like, excuse me, Mom. No.
Oh, he came over here and said, "Hey!"
Uh-huh. All right. So with that, Rika, you do in fact get a token from this one. You got a token from an athletic event.
I did.
All right.
Because your cat cheated.
he got mad. He just got
Redfang
mad.
just claps for our athletically challenged wizard.
He loves his auntie.
Mm-hmm.
What
he
spell
did,
is
like,
that supposed to be?
I clicked the wrong thing on my sheet.
I figured.
he just got mad. He's like, what the hell? All right.
He just fireballed it again.
All right, Jericho.
Okay, Jericho.
You got this.
Win the big bunny.
All right.
The big
Both
bunny's
hands.
over here, drunk.
Oh, true.
All right, you are handed the first hammer, and easily enough, you take it and swing it and ring the first bell.
Nice.
At this point, I assume between Dr. Ink and Rika, you have told the rest of your party that the hammers get lighter?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would have let him know. Yeah.
All right. So you're handed the second hammer.
All right. Gonna grip it 2 hands,
Mhm.
swing back, try to guide it himself to hit the mark.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
Dylan said, "Excuse me. Try again."
All right.
That was not
Marginally
much better. That's not much better, but there you go. All right. With that, it does make the second one ring. It seems that the hammers getting lighter has kind of thrown you off a little bit right there.
Yeah, I would say so. All right. 3rd time's a charm.
Okay.
Look straight because he's feeling a little drunk right now.
Mm-hmm. All right. With that, you kind of readjust your stance, and you manage to make the bell ring for the 3rd time. And you receive a token.
Nice. He will take the
And I go
token.
real.
You can.
Good job, God dude.
He's gonna walk by and put the token in Dr. Ink's hand.
Okay. You see Azaka just walk up and just go to town on it. You're like, you pick up the first one, you slam it down, you set the hammer down, you pick up the second one, and you hit it again.
That's only a
It is a 13, but that is enough to get the second one. Oh no.
Why am I going lower?
I don't know. Why
The
are you going
hammers are getting
lower?
lighter.
But you managed to get all 3 of them to connect. You get a token. All right. Lucky, are you gonna do this one?
Just don't roll lower than a 15.
Yeah, I mean, I'll try it.
Okay.
That
That sounded super promising.
Well, I'm gonna feel so embarrassed in front of my friends if I can't do this. So, I'll go into void stance, I guess, and try not to net this one.
All right.
I'm gonna try and do one of those fancy flips that I do, and then swing away. And that was supposed to be an advantage
It was.
because I know
Thankfully.
how to toggle.
All right. So yeah, you get the first one to definitely ring out. All right. You change hammers to the lighter hammer. Swing again, please.
I nervously look back, like, yeah, I knew I'd be good at this. Please be good at this. Don't make me look bad, Hammer.
All right. There you go. All right. The 3rd one. You grab the 3rd hammer.
Alright. And I'll just
You
psych
can do
myself
this.
up a little bit. I'll be like, alright, the last one was just lucky. Wait, my name's now Lucky. Crap. And I'll swing.
All right. And with that, you ring the bell for the third time. Yes, Dylan, I see. I am aware that your mother just did treat time. Alright. he
was asking pretty nicely.
He was. Alright. So with that, Araxis, do you want to go on this one?
Yeah, I'll wobble up to it. I'm kind of staggering as I walk up and grab the first hammer.
Alright, go for it.
There's two pads there. I'm just hoping to hit the right one.
The DC for the first one is 10.
I just made it. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Grab the other hammer.
Uh-huh.
The target just got smaller.
Alright, you got the second one.
Wipe the sweat off my brow. Third one.
Alright.
Pupspiration.
Pupspiration. Yep, pupspiration. You can do this. 16 is what you need. So you're good. You're good. Alright. With that, you end up with another token. Alright. So that leaves one final game, so to speak. Jingle Jangle. Now, alright. Alright. So, with that, this game only costs a single ticket. Performance is definitely the key skill for this game. And it is how well your character can sing the midwinter songs without the audience walking away.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
But being drunk,
Oh,
this is the
boy.
perfect karaoke event.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, we are definitely wasted by this point.
They at least provide the lyrics, because he's never been to this country before.
Yes. So, here's
Jericho
what
starts singing in Celestial.
Here's what I would like you to do. I would like this to be a group effort at this point.
Oh God. Okay. I
Okay.
don't have any negative modifier.
So,
I
So-
said disadvantage though.
I gotta call.
I suspect that Rika and Ink are the falsettos. We're going to put them in the front, then we're going to have the baritones in the back.
Deal.
so I would like everybody to please roll me a performance check.
Lucky's gonna move up with the falsettos. I think I clicked the wrong
Accurate,
thing.
I'm
Thank
singing
you
like
to it.
some completely different song in the back of the group.
you and Azaka are singing a different song.
Right?
And
Araxis
apparently Lucky too.
Araxis has like a lampshade over his head. No one knows how it got there.
I thought I was falsetto. That's my voice cracking.
Oh, it's, the audience is not walking away. Please give
Takes
me
pictures.
another performance check, as they're standing. They're not walking away, but they're not quite sure what the hell all of that is.
Their film. We're going to be on TikTok.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
There we go. That's what I
Right.
was looking for.
Jericho is like carrying the group right now.
Yeah.
They're all offbeat and just.
And a 1 and a 2 and a 5 and a 12 and a.
3.
He's just slowly inching off to the side so they don't associate him.
I know. I'm not even drunk. I just.
I
am
like
not
the
a
idea
good
that our paladin
performer.
can fucking beatbox.
I mean,
it
but
would be
when
better.
you roll a 3, there's no modifier you can add to it that won't make it.
It would be better if the paladin that's beatboxing was playing the same song as the rest of you, though. So there's
I
that.
think this just makes us more lovable.
And
That's it.
Agreed.
it seems to, because the group is the audience is staying. I need one final performance check to bring this performance to a close.
Bring it
Oh,
home.
boy.
I
folks.
got this.
Bring it home, guys. Bring it home.
Jingle bells.
Yep. There we go.
Oh,
Oh god, they're so out of key.
So out of key. Oh,
Jericho's just gonna.
Hey.
I just go back to arguing with Axe about the proper words for the song.
Jericho,
He's
you gonna
so-
plane shift?
He's
Everybody?
plane shifting. This is just bad. Like he's just like Rika's singing in the completely wrong key. Lucky's facing the wrong direction. Araxis is trying to mouth the
with
words, but
you.
it's just not.
Yes. Yes, I like it.
You can just see every. You can just see every god on the mountain just staring and just like laughing.
All right. So as Jericho plane shifts you out of there, that actually.
I thought it was just him.
Well, I don't know. Are you gonna take the 8 willing creatures with you, or are you gonna just
not
band
sure what's
battle by
better, but I
yourself?
feel like we're hard bailing.
He's gonna bamf them into like a music class with a teacher who can teach them to at least be on key.
Okay.
I went to wizard school, not Juilliard.
Yeah, he's bamfing them to the nearest Bard's College.
There you go. All right. With that, you notice in your bags as you are bamfed out of this festival scape that each of you has a candle in your bags.
In the shape of a foot.
Yes, totally. No, it is a Chultan midwinter candle, otherwise known as the Candle of the Deep. And let's see. Come on. Roll 20, you can do it. This Candle of the Deep cannot be extinguished. Now, this specific one, however, much to Araxis's dislike, because it will have some somewhat bad memories associated with it. It burns to a slightly citrus smell, not unlike that of the melon that you guys did.
Every time this thing gets lit, I'm gonna think back to that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. So with that, you are able to end up with that common magic. All right, guys. So with that, you have survived the Chultan Midwinter's Festival-ish. But with that, that is a great way to end our session for tonight. So thank you so very, very much for hanging
What about our
out.
prize?
That is your prizes.
Oh, I thought we had to pick other things.
You will have to find out in your bags if you have any other prizes that have magically showed up.
Okay.
You got plane shifted out of there before you could get other prizes.
He somehow conjured a spell he technically doesn't have access to yet anymore.
Right. Oh,
That's
no.
how bad the
Oh, no.
embarrassment was.
It was they gave
It
you the power-
transcended magical limitation.
Exactly.
It was so bad they took pity on you.
Yes.
It was a mercy. Like his dad gave him one little bit of power to escape.
Just shut these guys up. I can't listen to this.
Yep.
Told your dad.
So with that,
Called your dad to
you
take you
are
home from the party.
Yep, you are all plane shifted out of Chult.
Whoops.
And the question is, what will happen when you get where you have been plane shifted to? But just as a reminder, we will not be here next week as it is Christmas. And there are surprises coming in the new year. So join us on after the new year to see what will happen with these players, not necessarily these characters, but the new adventures that will await. So,
Also, thanks to everyone who donated to Extra Life. We raised $2,000 this year.
Yes, we did. Thank you so much for everyone who did assist with those donations. That was awesome. And we definitely doubled our money from last year. But I believe that is all of the things for this week. Join us on Monday for the conclusion wrap up of Candlekeep Mysteries. And until we see you again, thanks for hanging out at DMS Adventurers Tavern, where adventure is always on the menu. Have a good night and Merry Christmas.